All right, what is up? We are live and alive from Chicago.
Kinda.
Kind of
I don't know.
Chicago. we'll do the suburban. Yeah, Aurora, Chicago. It's South Chicago. You seen those?
Oh man, I remember those.
Those are the best. Those are the best. Like Aurora. Aurora is what? No, yeah. He said Aurora is like West Chicago or East Chicago or some shit. Not East Chicago, but
so like if it's West Chicago, then it's, I mean that's far. I don't know what the hell you guys talk about.
I live by West Chicago.
Oh man, it's so funny, but yeah, whatever.
But yeah, what is up? Yep. So it's just us two right now. Brandman should be coming in a little bit.
Did you realize that this weekend was the Tyson fight?
Bro, I completely forgot until I saw the slap like an hour ago or so. I completely forgot.
I'm like, really? It's down? Hey, Mama Bear.
I know. What's up, Mama Bear? What
do you think? It's gonna look just like the Mike Tyson Punch Out game.
If Tyson loses, is it rigged?
Yeah, I don't think it. Well, see, I don't think Tyson can lose. I think what they will do is it'll be a draw, something like that. Because remember Tyson is 58 years old. 58. Like that's not just old. That's a problem. Why would you allow your grandfather to go out there and box professionally?
Yeah. I mean, it is Mike Tyson though. That's the only thing. It is Mike Tyson. Like, have you seen him train? Like,
he's 58.
He's 58. He's I mean, even with that slap today, that was pretty fast. Like, I mean, he's not. Don't get me wrong. He's nowhere as fast as he used to be, but he's still Mike Tyson fast.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Wrong. Like, Jake Paul will get killed by young. I mean, like young Mike Tyson. He'll get killed.
Like 20, 23, 25 Mike Tyson would destroy him.
Yeah,
but I mean,
like literally, he's a regular dude compared to that guy. But this is old Mike Tyson, so that's why I'm thinking like this is a different thing.
Yeah, like Jake Paul is young and fit and strong,
and he's boxed now.
Yeah,
he's boxing now. So like he's decent.
I mean, he's decent, but he's only fought one actual boxer, right?
Yeah,
I believe.
But he's not
like actual boxer.
Necessarily a boxer either. I mean, he's a former boxer.
Yeah, retired.
Like he hasn't. The last time Mike Tyson had a fight was like 20 years ago. That wasn't Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah. No, that one don't count. Actually, I don't think it counts at all, right? Because it don't go towards no record.
No.
That's why. I mean, and Tyson destroyed him, but it was also old man versus older man. So
exactly,
it was.
But Roy Jones Tyson was younger.
Oh damn! Really?
Yeah. Roy Jones is younger.
It did not look like it. I mean, Mike Tyson also took it a lot serious. It looked like from the training stuff. Like Roy Jones was just like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go out here and have fun," and Mike Tyson's like, "I am gonna break his ribs,
murder his kids, I'm gonna eat them alive,
I'm gonna punch his head off." Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah, it was wild, but it's gonna be interesting. Hey, what's up, Dark Room? How's it going?
I was just watching one of his videos.
Oh yeah, nice. But it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be hey, we got super sticker. It's got a little cool avocado or pear. No, I think it's a pear, right?
I think it's a pear.
It needs to show up on StreamYard. They need to do something about that already. We appreciate the super sticker, man. Thank you so much.
Check out his review. Like literally, he does so much fun content. Honestly,
here. Let me pull this page real quick.
You saw you saw Red One. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh man,
I think I'm going to see it.
That was the video you did.
I don't know if I could do this, man. I don't know. Like it's gonna be real difficult to go see Red One.
man, I am not looking forward to it. Like at all. Like really not looking forward to it.
Do you realize they spent $250 million on this movie?
Yeah. Yeah. It's I mean, it's not the most expensive thing ever, but it's way more expensive than it should have been.
It's almost ridiculous, honestly.
Yeah. Excuse me. Since I got him here. Yeah. So anybody watching, go check out Darkroom Reviews. There's a channel right here. He's only at 468. We need to get him up higher than that.
I agree.
He definitely needs to be 500 for sure. So
I know he does. He's done a lot of good shorts I've enjoyed. So I mean, yeah,
I can't keep it up because I get.
Yeah, no, you're lagging there and stuff. Is that L?
Yeah, I know she was on For One Night Only.
Yep.
I was putting my kids to bed and I had my earbud in listening. So, but also, yeah, go check out Darkroom. Appreciate him. And then what's up, L? Appreciate you being here.
Always, definitely.
The viewer Drew, what's up, Drew? So you had to hear.
I mean, that's what you do. I mean, you listen to your people that you enjoy listening to all the time. This is what I do. You know.
Yeah. But usually when I'm putting my kids to sleep, well, usually I focus on the older one. The younger, the baby, my wife like takes care of him. So I'm usually wrestling with the 2-year-old. So I'll put an earbud in so I don't try not to fall asleep, and then I'll put my phone like under the pillow or something like that so the light doesn't shine and bother. Yeah. So
you're such a good dad. You know what I do? I was like, man, F that. Go to bed. Close the door. Turn off the lights.
Well, pretty much, I'm just there to keep him in his bed, you know, like because he just comes out. I'm like, no, you can stand, go sleep. So yeah, he's been getting better.
That's real though. That's the hard part.
Yeah,
all us parents understand that.
Yeah, did really enjoy Heretic though lately. Okay, I heard really good things about it. It is on my list now because I really didn't care. It looked kind of like cheesy, campy. I don't know. It didn't look good, at least from the trailer. I only watched one trailer. But I'm hearing everyone talk about it, how good it is. So I probably am gonna check it out.
I'm just watching so much stuff, and you know, everything's about to drop this weekend. You know that? Like,
yeah, I know.
We talk about Silo season 2, right? And then we got Cobra Kai tomorrow, and then we have Doom. On Sunday. Like, it's so much content coming out. It's just like,
yeah. Do I have all the movies are coming out.
And then when Moana comes, I mean, I already bought everything Moana, Wicked. I've already bought all that stuff. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. Well, Heretic is that A24 film with what the heck's his name? The British dude.
The British dude.
Yeah, man. You know, Hugh Grant. I was trying to what's his name? Hugh Grant. So, but yeah, I heard it's really good.
Mama Bear said, yeah, they frown upon using duct tape to keep him in bed.
Yeah. Sometimes, man, you're tempted.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I'll do it anyway.
Tempted, man. Some days.
We got T in the building. Hey. How's it going, man? So glad to have you here, guys. I mean, Cross.
Oh, is Cross already out?
Yeah, man, it's so much stuff. I don't even know.
Oh, damn. Because that is definitely, after watching that trailer, that is a show I really want to watch. How are you liking it so far, T?
because I love him. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah. And I remember us watching the trailer. I think it was like our first time, all of us watching it. And we're at the end of it, we're all like, damn, that's pretty good. That looks really good. So
I'm going to be watching that. So
yeah. Said I'm loving it. Okay. Because it looked good. It looked really good from that trailer. So
I don't know how am I going to sleep tonight. I'm going to be sitting there. I'm going to watch Cross all night. We're going to be done with this. I won't be sitting there watching Cross the rest of the night.
I completely forgot, man. You know, because it's on Amazon, right? I believe
on Prime.
Yeah, Amazon Prime. And I never really go on there to check. It's not my like, usually I'll go through Netflix and I'm like, I've seen a lot of that stuff. And then, I'll do, other sites and stuff. But Amazon is never on my like check watch,
See, I watch from on Amazon.
Yeah.
So and then Silo is going to be, it's on it's on Apple, but you can do Apple Plus through your Amazon.
Oh.
Yeah, so I can do it through that.
Really? Okay. I like that. He said not as action packed as Reacher, but better. Yeah, that makes sense because of the character. Like Cross is more detective investigator with action, and Reacher is more action with a little bit investigating.
He might fall into something like, hey, it worked out. Good job.
Yeah. Like he's smart. Like Reacher's smart, but it's always the action is what makes.
Yeah, he's smart, but he's not a detective. He's just figuring out how to do stuff.
Yeah.
Cross reminds me more of what's that the show that Idris Elba does?
Luther.
Luther. Yeah. A real detective, I'm going to figure this ish out.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna share our stream to Threads really quick.
Yeah, so I'm excited by that because now I know what I'm going to be doing.
I could have been doing that today.
Yeah,
so I was watching YouTube.
Finally slowing down. I'm going to go see Anora and Heretic this weekend. I think I'm actually going to watch, Red 1 too. So I don't know.
To see if it's that bad. I need to see Anora. I've been again like Heretic. I've been hearing so many good things about it. Anora, I've been hearing so many good things about it, and I was like, damn! Like I never even seen a trailer for Anora. I just saw the poster floating around, and I'm like, oh, the poster didn't really grab me. But there's not one person I hear say they didn't like Anora. Like everyone's saying, it's like Academy. It's gonna be nominated for a lot. So
yes, I can see that comparison with Luther. Yeah, I was cross with Luther. That's just right on.
Yeah.
So I don't think I will see Red One until it comes out on streaming. I mean, it's been $250 million. I mean, I'm not gonna go to the movie theater to see it. I shouldn't say that, but I doubt I go to the movie theater to see it. But I will see it by Monday. But I mean, literally between if I'm gonna watch any football, along with Cobra Kai, Silo, Dune, not Cross, like when I'm on another time, I don't know. We're gonna watch as much as we can. I love this right here. Aldous Hodge is incredible and would have made an awesome Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been preaching that, throwing that out as much as possible. I mean, he's perfect for that role.
Yeah, he would have been a great Jon Stewart. He would have been obviously a great T'Challa, if they wanted to recast. But he's just such a good actor, and I feel like he's almost like a chameleon. You know what I mean? Like he can just like look whatever part he needs to look like for it. You know what I mean? Like he's like, you need a detective, bam, got it. You need Hawkman, boom, got it.
When he was on Leverage, he used to pretend to be role play, pretend to be this certain thing, and that's when I knew I was like, this guy's going to be good. I'm going to enjoy everything about him. So
yeah.
And then I was watching Outside the Wire. you know, and that with Anthony Mackie and Damson Idris. I feel like Damson Idris would have been fine too, but I'm just interested to see what happens with with Jon Stewart anyway. I just want to see what happens. As long as they do it right, I'm not going to open up anymore. I mean, I've already spoke my piece, so at this point, you ain't changing anything. Just let it go.
Yeah. Hope he does everything justice, and yeah.
So as long as he does that, then I'll just say okay. Man, I still have to watch Penguin this weekend too. Oh, see, you have to watch it, man. You have to watch it. Is it the best ending this year?
Ooh.
One of the best for sure.
One of the best for sure.
No. I want to know, is it the best ending this year?
I'm trying to think. Because Interview with the Vampire had a really good ending too.
Was incredible.
It was a really good ending too. Like House of Dragon was good, but the ending was better than the ending. Yeah. But that's how it, like, all the Game of Thrones is always like that. Yeah, it's fuck, man. The only thing I can think of at the top of my head would be Interview with the Vampire.
Mm-hmm.
Like, does it hold up to that? Because that's the competition. But yeah, but it is good. It's good. It's one of the best shows of the year.
It might be the best one I've seen. Did I enjoy the entire show the same way I watched as me watching Interview with the Vampire? No, I enjoy Interview with the Vampire because I'm just a huge Anne Rice fan. Period. But the ending of this, come on, man, it's awesome.
That's good.
Yeah, he just wanted to open that old wound. It's fresh for me still. And there's another one that's fresh that we're gonna talk about today too. Still fresh. After 4 years, it's still 5 years. It's still fresh for me, man. I am seeing some places on YouTube asking if Denzel is compromised. That's
compromise? I don't think I've seen that.
So I can see where they're getting that from. I don't agree. I can see where it's coming from. I wouldn't be surprised if they said in Pantheon. I wouldn't be surprised if Chill would have said that.
Is with the Black Panther thing?
Mm-hmm. Because we're not getting a recast of him, and if he's going to be it, maybe they're using him to just get the black audience in, and not necessarily give the character that they need.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to get into that in a little bit because I have some thoughts about it too.
Yeah. It's a shame we won't get more Aldous as a Hawkman. Yeah, he's a superhero. He's waiting to be a superhero. He voiced Jon Stewart for like the last 3 years. So I mean, Aldous needs to be a superhero.
Was he the voice of
Jon Stewart? Yes.
In the last animated film?
I think it's the last 2.
Yeah. Because that last one sucked, man. That last one was not good. And I was like super hyped up for it. That might be my least favorite animated Green Lantern movie. I just feel I hate what they did to John. I hate what they did to Hal. Like everyone else was fine. All the other Justice League characters, but
all the other ones don't matter as much.
Yeah, I mean, what they did with John, I didn't like. And then later on, what they did with Hal, was like even worse. I was just like, bro, what the fuck? The Green Lantern movie, you made all the Green Lanterns sucky.
So yeah, the whole team could have been explored more. Yeah. So T says, "Mama, do you want to see him with no shirt on?" Yeah, of course. Yeah, Lincoln Lawyer is really good too. I've heard about Lincoln Lawyer. I don't know if I have time.
Yeah, I know.
She said he is handsome, but I think he might be too tall for Mama Bear.
Yeah, he's pretty tall.
Aldous is what, 6'1", like 210 or something like that.
Yeah, 6'1". I don't have the weight, but yeah, 6'1".
So I didn't like the movie or the character. Wow. No, see, I like the character. I didn't like the movie, but I did like the character. I thought he was good as Hawkman, and you knew what Hawkman is. If you, I mean, he's just like a bootleg Batman for JSA.
Yeah, I like that character. You know, even what's his name, Dr. Fate was really good too.
Was really
you
good.
know, it just sucked. It was like there were side characters, and the main character was just blah. You know, it was just kind of boring almost.
Agree. The whole team could have been explored more. So, damn, mama, you a height shamer? Yeah, this is a good point. See, I have no height restrictions. Crisis on Infinite Earths, DC animation for me. I agree.
I haven't seen any because it's all three. It's the whole trilogy. I heard the first one was bad, and I'm like, okay, I'll wait till the second one comes out. And I heard the second one was even worse. And I was like, damn, really? I might not only watch
the first one and the second one.
It's I don't know if the third one is out yet. Is it?
I have.
It might be.
Only had the first one and the second one, so I don't know.
Part 3. When did part 3 come out?
Ace says they're all on Max now.
Are they? Yeah. Part 3 got 20% on Rotten Tomatoes. Damn. Yeah. Oh yeah. It came out in July.
They were all terrible.
Yeah. You know, and I'm like, from what I heard from all of it, I'm like, you know what?
The first one.
The third one is worse. But yeah, I heard the first one sucked, and then the second one was worse, and then the third one, what you're saying is the worst one.
That's terrible. That's horrible.
Like, I don't want to. Like, the animation looks okay. I'm like, okay, it looked cool, but then I just heard it was just bad all around, and I'm like, ooh, maybe not. But yeah, and I don't want to waste my time on something bad.
So 3 on Max.
Well,
the second one was the best of the 3.
Wasn't? Okay. Yeah, it just sucks if DC animation is like peak. It's like the best, and for them just to fumble, fumble the bag like that on the last bunch of movies they did, really. You know,
it's like they're getting rid of other storylines because now they want everything to be on the same page with the movies, and that means that any storyline they were doing, they had to end, and writers probably aren't interested in trying to keep it going.
Yeah,
I can understand it. So it's boring, slow, and not interesting at all.
Yeah.
He says, "Yeah, I always watch things so I can judge for myself." Yeah, I didn't like the first 2, so that's why the third one I might have to check it out. But I didn't like the first 2, so
yeah.
Even though I bought them, because I'm stupid.
I'm looking at the list, and like they got bangers, man. They got so many good ones.
The Red Hood.
Oh my god, like so many good Batman ones. You know
how I feel about Mask of the Phantasm.
Yeah. You know, and then Batman Hush, Wonder Woman Bloodlines was good. Red Sun was good. Man of Tomorrow I thought was pretty good.
I didn't like Man of Tomorrow.
It wasn't my favorite, but it was like after the Apocalypse War, so it was like restarting the universe, the animated universe kind of thing.
I thought it was boring.
I don't know if it was boring. I mean, shit, it's got 93% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's it. I mean, I have high expectations for DC. I really do. I think DC's animation should be great.
Yeah, I'm never a big fan of like young Superman. You know, I was like, give me Superman that knows how to be Superman already. You know, that might be.
You've had so many.
The one I didn't like was Batman Soul of the Dragon. It just something felt weird about it. Like it is, I don't know, but people liked it.
Yeah, I think I liked that one.
You know, it's like very 70s kung fu-y kind of stuff. You know, so he's working with like his like former like peers and classmates. You know, when he was learning how to fight. You know. But then you get Batman the Long Halloween Part 1 and 2, which are great, great. The Injustice one was I didn't care for it. I think game is better. The comic book is better. Just the movie was just not the best.
So you didn't like Green Lantern Beware of My Power then?
I did not. It got 56% on Rotten Tomatoes. It wasn't that good. It was not good. You know. Oh, what was good? Battle of the Super Sons. That was a pretty good one. I didn't think I was gonna like it, and I wound up having a lot of fun with it.
Did you like Superman Doomsday?
Superman
Doomsday.
Which one's that one? I'm trying to see which one that one is. And you look at the cover to know which one.
It's like a bleeding Superman emblem that's on it.
Oh yeah. It was okay.
I didn't like that. I didn't like New Frontier.
So I didn't like the animation style of New Frontier. It was weird looking to me. You know, because I like that Chris kind of look. Like Green Lantern First Flight was good. I actually went and buying that the other day. Somewhere on there, my shelf. First Flight was good.
Like Crisis on Two Earths.
Crisis on Two Earths was really good.
I like that.
Crisis on Two Earths was really, really good.
That one Under the Red Hood was great. Superman Batman Apocalypse I actually like. I know a lot of people don't. I actually like that.
I liked it.
All-Star Superman is not on my list of the tops. I just don't like it.
No, it was fun. That's why I'm like, at worst they're fun, or they kind of just like really like suck. Like Justice League Doom. That was
yes.
That was so epic, man.
Is like
yeah. The Dark Knight Returns Part 1, Part 2. Those are amazing.
I even like Superman versus the Elite. Remember?
That was okay with like the British crew. I'm trying to look for the ones where it's like the fake versions of them. There you go. God and Monsters. Justice League God and Monsters. If you've seen that, it's like a weird Superman. Batman's an actual like Batman. Wonder Woman is like this weird warrior chick.
What about Superman Unbound?
That wasn't bad.
Actually, I really liked it. I really liked that
one. Which one was that one? This one. When he fights Brainiac.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And my opinion, and I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Flashpoint Paradox. The Flashpoint storyline is my favorite storyline. I like Flashpoint. It's my favorite redoing of a universe. It's just my favorite. Period.
They did a really good job in taking such a complicated storyline and condensing it into like one animated film. Like they did a really good job.
Because
like
it's
skipping
really
over
hard.
some of the stuff you don't need to focus on, and just focusing on Batman. Well, not really Batman. The father, Wayne, and the Flash. They're kind of your main guys, and everyone else is kind of going on. Hey, oh shit, skipping chat. What's up, Derpy? Derpy said I like Batman Year One.
Batman Year One.
Mm-hmm. That was a really good one.
What's up, Derpy? Don't be talking about my Bears.
I know. Don't. That hurts too much, man. It hurts too much.
It's an open wound. You can't just be like messing it up, man. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, Batman Ninja.
Yeah, I understand that one. I didn't
see that one. I didn't watch. I'll give this. It starts off really interesting and really cool. It ends where you're like, what the F am I watching? Like, because it starts off like, he gets thrown back in time with some other people and stuff. By the end, I don't know if you want me to spoil it, but by the end, I'm sitting there, I'm like, what is going on? Like, I was like, what? Like, it really went like just off the rails and crazy. And they're making another one. They're making a Batman Ninja 2, which I don't really get, because I think they go back to modern times by the end of the film.
I don't like Son of Batman, and
I like that one.
I did not like Son of Batman. I didn't like Arkham. Attack on Arkham.
Attack on Arkham. Yeah, that one was.
I didn't like either of those.
Okay. I didn't care for it. Mom versus I like Soul of the Dragon, but it did have my preferred Bronze Tiger. I think Creature Commandos might be important to watch with the recent Cast of Lanterns actor. I don't know if you saw, could be a bigger picture for a bigger villain of the DCU. Yeah, and that's what he's doing. Connecting everything. And from what I heard, that the Lantern show is supposed to introduce the main villain of the DCU. So like Superman and some of the other movies before the Lantern show is like introducing the characters and some of the players, with all the different Lanterns and Hawkgirl and Mr. Terrific and stuff like that. But by the time we are at the end of the Lantern show, you're gonna know who the villain is. So that's why I think I really, really think Hal Jordan dies in the show.
Yeah, I mean, why would you have him be 64 years old, 60 years old? Like,
yeah,
that's the only reason.
Yeah. I think you kill off Hal Jordan, and then you do your thing, what you need to do that allows you to bring back Hal Jordan as Parallax, and then you can have some fun with that. So yeah, but I can see that. But Super Sons was really good. It had No Right to Be. It really did. I thought it was gonna be stupid and goofy. I didn't care for the animation. It was my favorite animation style. But I did not think it was gonna be good with Batman's son and Superman's son, like saving everything. It was just like, but it was fun. It was a really good one.
Did you like the Killing Joke?
There are parts of it that were a lot, but
I didn't like it.
I think I prefer the comic.
I love the comic.
I think the comic is a lot better. I think what really turned me off was the weird sex scene.
It was just like for no reason.
It was right in the beginning of the film too. I was like, yeah, and then they got really dark, because like when he's showing pictures to Gordon, I think there's some pictures you don't see, and I'm like, did he do other shit to her? Because that was like the whole time. I'm like, how dark are they getting with this? Yeah. Oh, Derby say went to the theater for The Killing Joke.
Really?
Yeah, I remember it being in like limited theaters and stuff like that. But how was your theater once Batgirl got on top of Batman? Like what kind of movie?
Did you have kids? Yeah, did you have kids in the theater? They're like,
yeah. As he said, he thought it was good. Thought it was unique.
I think I didn't know it was gonna be as so much.
Yeah,
when game coming into it, I didn't know it was gonna be that much. So I think that's where I kind of landed. I was like, oh, this is a little bit too much for me.
The comic is crazy.
Awesome.
I know. I can't think of the guy who wrote it. It's the same guy who did Watchmen. He was pissed that that's the cover. He didn't want them to use that cover. Where he's taking the picture.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want them to use that cover. And they wind up using it, and he's like, that's it. I ain't never writing for you guys again. Fuck. Yeah. And then he went to go do like Watchmen. He might have done Watchmen before that, but
that happens a lot though.
Yeah. Let's see who's that writer. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. Alan Moore. Yeah.
So you're a Harley Quinn fan. So did you like that one, that Batman Harley Quinn?
No. Again, Rob Dick Grayson having sex with Harley, I thought it was weird. And then Batman kind of catches him. It's just like
he don't kind of catch him. He catches him like
yeah. That was it wasn't. And then the voice was, what's her name? The other girl from Big Bang Theory.
Not Kaylee, but
not Kaylee.
I know her.
The other nerdy. Oh, there's two.
She's not nerdy. She's fine.
Yeah. Oh, in real life, yeah.
What is her name?
Not Kaylee. Eagles win.
Melissa Ross.
Yes.
Melissa Ross.
Yeah, she was the voice, and like, same thing. It was, at least she tried to change her voice. but you can still. It sounded like Howard's mom from Big Bang Theory. That's what it reminded me the whole time. The whole time she was talking, and I'm like, all I hear is that. Is that?
Oh, the Eagles won. Wow, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
turned it
but
on.
that has been known in the comics to get around. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's just like seeing it. That movie was just it's a lot.
Oh, Mama said I love Melissa as Harley. I think her voice was just so noticeable. Like it took me. I never fully got. Same thing with like the Harley show. The Harley Quinn show. Like it took most of the first season for me to like get past that voice because I just kept picturing her. I think maybe if I had like multiple movies or a season with Melissa as Harley, I would have been okay with it. But I didn't hate it. Don't get me wrong; it wasn't like the worst Harley I ever heard, but it was just that's her mom's natural accent. Yeah. All right, for
She
me,
needs a Jersey accent.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
I think so. So you both seen New Frontier, right? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool concept. I just didn't like that throwback.
The way it's
drawing
drawn.
look. Yeah. I didn't care for it. James Gunn said actual New Frontier is the inspiration on DC Studios Chapter 1. Which I said, like, I didn't mind the story. The story was not bad. But, I don't want that animation style. Which obviously he's not doing it because Creature Commando I like that style. I think
I'm not sure I'm gonna like Creature Commandos. I'm not sure. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I like DC's weird stuff. I think that's why I liked Harley Quinn. Like their, why Super Sons. I think I like that one. I didn't expect to like it, so it looks cool. I think the drawing is definitely right up my alley.
Batman by Gaslight is so super up my alley. That's like perfect for me.
Yeah.
Like I like the old school, the feeling of it, the noir looking of it, look of it. That's my thing.
Yeah, that was a good one.
So that's why I'm looking forward to the Spider-Man one.
Which yeah, but that's live action though.
Yeah, but the idea of noir and all that stuff, I'm excited by that.
Yeah. It's a really good one. Teen Titans, the Judas Contract. I thought that one was really, really good.
What's the one with the Teen Titans versus the Justice League? Is that the name of it? I don't even know if that's the name of it.
Yeah, pretty much. That was a good one. I like that one too.
I liked it. I liked that a lot.
I like that one too. But yeah. But those last three, man, the Crisis ones were. So look, it's I was on Rotten Tomatoes. Crisis Part 1, 88%, right? Not bad. But I heard a lot worse stuff than 88%. Second one, number 2, was 17%. And then number 3 was a 20%.
Oh, jeez. Both 2 in a row. Good Lord.
Yeah.
And of course, Derpy loved Crisis.
Really? Oh, go ahead. My bad.
I loved Crisis, of course. And said, let's talk about the fact that Tank's wearing the wrong hat.
I couldn't find my my other one. I might have thrown it in the dirty laundry. I haven't got to clean it yet.
Collector said, what are our topics tonight? So once we get past this DC part, we need to jump into the Denzel in Washington in the MCU. We'll talk about Jamie Foxx's new movie. We'll talk about Mephisto. I want to look at the new clip we got from season 2 of Silo. I want to check that out with you guys. So we have some stuff going on.
Yeah,
that's something else too. There's one other thing I wanted to talk about. Let's see. Oh, idea that we might get a Loki season 3.
No, I haven't seen it. When you said that earlier, I haven't seen that, and I didn't get a chance to really look it up yet.
It was in Marvel. Marvel actually was dropped. Like they're dropping hints that we might get a Loki season 3.
That's interesting.
So
the Final Reckoning, we did that trailer on Monday.
Yeah.
The solo edit of just the trailer reaction should come out probably Saturday, I think.
What comes out tomorrow?
Right now I got nothing, but I'm gonna try to edit the Penguin so I can put that Penguin out. That
Penguin out tomorrow, and then
Penguin, and then we got Mission Impossible and the Electric State are coming out over the weekend.
I know Electric State,
and then maybe even the other trailer. I might was it the new Jamie Foxx trailer? I'm kind of curious. That's really the only new trailer that I saw. That seemed interesting. So, oh man, sorry, excuse me. Yeah.
Since we got this in, let me sneak this silo in real quick because I want to watch this real quick sneak peek. We're going to be breaking down Silo on Saturday, season 2. Saturdays we're going to be just going through the whole thing, talking about it, breaking down what we like, what we didn't like, and all that stuff. So I want to watch this little clip that we saw there. So even if you don't know what we're talking about, take a look at it and just see if you enjoy it. And then if you do, join us on Saturday because it comes out on Friday. So
tomorrow. So does is there a certain time it gets dropped, or
I think it's gonna be like House of Dragon. I think it's gonna be like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. It's gonna be dropped.
Okay, because I wasn't sure if like Apple drops things at a certain time or as soon as the day starts, like boom. So, but
all right,
cool. Bring it up.
It's already ready to go. So whenever you're there.
I mean, I figured you already did the intro for it. So
I was just telling them.
I figured that's a good intro for it. You already hyped up everyone for our season 2 breakdowns. Tell them to come check it out. Before we do that, let me do this real quick so it's not as so bad.
Big of a gap between us.
Yeah, there we go.
So I know Cobra Kai drops at 3 a.m. tonight. So
Cobra Kai too. Dang, there's so much stuff.
All right, just check this out with us, guys. Tell me if you like it. We'll go from there. Cut it open.
Can I get it off?
See, I knew it. So
just watching that little bit makes me hype.
That's what's going on. So I tell you that their suit was made to kill them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going on. It was made to kill them. That's why everyone died after it. So
because I mean, also it makes sense why the sheriff died. He had it on for so long that basically when he took it off, it was just like
it was too late.
Exactly. Yeah. Where her with the tape, like she never got the full dose of it. I think
he was able to seal through, and even with all the poison they were giving to him, that's what's going on. So I cannot wait to break this down. Silo is season 1 was amazing, guys. Season 2 is going to be right there. As I said, we're gonna break it down about around 9 o'clock on Saturdays. Please join us to watch this. I mean, I'm saying we'll break down it scene by scene, knock it out, answer any questions, and tell us what you think is going on. So if you could do those things, meet us 9 o'clock on Saturday. So
Yep. Cool. Yeah. I am so hyped for the show. It is. I binged it. I am ready for season 2. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this. But yeah, like Brian said, come check us out on Sunday or Saturdays, every Saturday until the whole season's over. Yep. So cool. Yeah, we appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out. Make sure you guys come hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let us know if you're ready for the season 2 premiere of Silo. But we appreciate everyone in the live chat. You guys stick around because we're gonna move on to our next topic for the night. That did look.
Now I really want to watch it.
I know. I know. Let's see, I'm gonna move back a little bit. In case whenever Brandman shows up.
Brandman comes in. Yeah. Guys, you don't know what you're missing with Silo. Silo is really good.
It is.
Like, yeah. You'll be like, you watch the first episode, you'll be hooked from the first episode.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it really is. I mean, you got Rashida Jones right from the start is in the first episode. Then you get Rebecca Ferguson in it. Then you get Common in it. Tim Robbins is awesome in it. Like
Tim Robbins is one of the best actors that you don't know. I mean, come on.
Yeah. It's this other preview for a movie called My Dead Friend Zoe. I don't think I've seen that one. She said it looks interesting. It really is, man. It's really good. Are you guys looking for the Dune TV show this Sunday?
Yes.
I am, but I heard not good things. Or not great things.
No, I've heard bad things.
Have you heard bad things?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I haven't heard bad. I just heard it's kind of like middle of the road. Like that's where I've been hearing.
I heard it's really deep in the weeds.
That makes sense.
You know, and it's like if you're not into the lore of what Dune is, then you're not going to like the show.
Yeah. I mean, but also like it makes sense for what the show is trying to do. Where you go back 10,000. I thought it was 2,000, and one of the comments is like, "Oh, it's 10,000 years." Like, damn, you go back 10,000 years. Yeah, you're gonna start getting into lore and stuff. So, but I am excited. I love the first 2 movies. So. Cobra Kai part 2 drops tonight. So
3 a.m. So I was prepared to be watching that. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm probably gonna watch Cross and then Cobra Kai's first episode. I'm gonna just stay up and watch at least 2 episodes and then fall asleep, pass out.
Yeah, damn, because I forgot about Cobra Kai comes out tomorrow too. Because I was like, oh, I'll watch Cross tomorrow at work, but I'll probably watch Cobra Kai first because it's Cobra Kai. Yeah.
And it's only 5 episodes. You could probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a lot shorter too. And they're not full hour long. Were they? I don't remember.
They're real quick, like 30-minute episodes.
Yeah, like part 1. I didn't feel like any of them were crazy long. But we got Sheed in the house. What's up?
Sheed. If only you could be here when we started. We were late too, though.
Yeah, we were late.
That's why I was just because he was talking about last time. Like he was the first. He finally made it from the beginning. We're late. So
yeah. Collector said, I need to watch that show. I did not know Rebecca Ferguson was in that show. She's the star
main person in it. Oh, yeah. And it's such a good story. The story is superb. The action is good. The intrigue is really good. It's
the drama. Everything
is
for sure.
Post-apocalyptic, like awesomeness. It just really is.
Yeah. It really is a really good show. You know, so definitely check it out. Definitely check it out. Bear said all the candy.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh,
that would be branded. Also, there's was it last week or the week before? No, I think it was last week when Brandon didn't show up. Oh, it was on Halloween. Brandon didn't show up because he was out having fun, and Mama Bear didn't show up, so we had everyone in chat like, Mom Bear came to Chicago and got him.
That'll be fine. Brandon is a person that'll just go with you. Say, little boy, I got candy in the van. He'll just go along with you. No problems.
Yeah. That's funny. Sport of Kangs and that thing.
What's up, Tony?
What's up, Tony? I'm gonna start binge watching Silo.
Yeah, dude, man. It is so good.
We're not even joking when we say like from the first episode, it just you can't stop. You can't stop because it keeps building and building, and you get more suspense, more questions, more players introduced into the story, and you're like, what's going on? And you're just like, damn, next thing you know, you're on the last episode, and you're just like mind blown. Like when the finale happened, I was like, damn, that was a good finale.
It was a lot. That's a lot to watch, and I watched it in like 5 days.
Same. I think I went and watching it in like 3 days. I started on a Friday, where I messed up because then on my weekend I can't really like watch a lot of stuff, but I still wind up watching. I was in the playpen playing with my son with an earbud in and the phone like right outside, so he can't get to it. So I'm like playing with him, watching it, and I'm like, but yeah, it's really good. Are you disappointed to hear that Dune TV show is only 6 episodes?
No, because all the stuff that's coming out, 6 episodes gets us to middle of December. There's so many movies that are coming out. I'm fine with it because and it's 10,000 years before any of the movies. So I'm thinking that they don't have enough to fill 10, 12 weeks. If you don't have it, just keep it at 6.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Especially if I think it's gonna be like a limited run anyway, like a limited series. So, if it's good, I can see them doing other side stories.
Penguin's supposed to be a limited series.
Yeah,
supposed to be.
Supposed to be. Yeah. We got Cleveland in the house. What's up?
Cleveland. What's going on in the building?
So sometimes you have to say yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I would definitely watch Silo next year, the first 2 seasons, just right now. After the Dune TV show ends, I'm getting rid of streaming for 3 months. Oh, dang, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I know that sometimes that's good to do. Silo is so good. I mean, I'm thinking like if we get good response on Saturday, maybe we could do like a type of watch party where I'll share some information. You guys can watch it on it, together. Go to the site and we'll watch it together. Something like that. So we'll just see how it works and we'll go from there.
Yeah. There's gotta be. Well, you said Anzo does something where you could do watch parties, right?
Yeah, I'll talk to him about what VPN he uses and we just do that.
Yeah. And also Silo, it's the second season starting now, and it doesn't finish until I think like mid-January somewhere. So yeah. So if you want to wait until the season's over and just binge it all, so you got some time.
So the first episode came out in like June of 2023. And the new seasons are already coming out, November 2024. So they're hitting it. I think it's 3 books. So it's Wool. I'm blanking on the other 2 names right now, but I know there's the 3 books.
There's 3 books, because that's the first thing I'm like, because I heard it was based off a book, and I'm like, oh shit, how many books is it? It's just 3 books. I was like, damn. So. But from what I read, they said we're gonna get 3, maybe 4 seasons, depending on how
they break up the
what is the other book? Like the last book. So yeah. But sometimes, man, that's great. Get 3, 4 seasons and tell the story and just
Silo, Shift, Dust. And Dust could be a 2-parter. But Silo, it's Wool.
Wool, right?
Shift. Dust.
Yeah. No cute happened. I was just tired from trick or treating with the ghosty face.
I understand.
Yeah. Just watched the trailer for Silo, and I gotta watch this. Oh man,
it's so good. Silo that first season was so amazing. But we did, so me and Tank did a season 1 breakdown episodes to tell you exactly what's going on.
And we
So
do the entire recap. It's like an hour, 15-minute long recap.
You watch that, you will be caught up and ready for season 2. You just really would.
Yeah. I think that's why I'm like, it's an hour long. It's definitely a long video, but it's a recap, 10 hours, and then also like you can watch that and still watch the season because we skip out on a lot of details, small things, so
that was a cool thing.
Wow. I have fun talking about it again. Maybe I'll read the book before I watch the TV show. There you go. They're pretty easy reads.
You're part of that Facebook group, and that what they're doing, they're reading the books along with watching the show, and it just comparing it.
Yeah, I haven't checked in on that group yet. They just sent me the invite to join the messenger group.
Yep.
Oh, I am sorry, man. I'm like so freaking tired. Excellent news for everyone. The Viewer Drew Awards will be this Sunday on your channel. That's right.
Cool. All right, true. Wow.
Hey, man, you just announced that too, right?
Wasn't it Monday that we talked about this?
Possibly. I think it was like earlier this week. So yeah, anybody watching, go check out the Viewer Drew. He's doing his awards this week. So the Viewer Drew movie awards.
Oh, I'm loving that.
Catchy name. Yeah.
While we doing this, why don't we bring up the Denzel and MCU?
Yeah. Come on. What the heck? I'm trying to like make notes. So because I always get lost of everything I'm trying to do, but then a freaking word is like, you need to log in. I'm like, I don't remember my login. Like, just let me type, man. Why don't you let me type? No. That's why I just do it manually. Trying to get fancy.
All right, Movie Collector, man. Appreciate you jumping in. Go do what you had to do. Come and check us out later.
Appreciate you coming in.
I really want to talk about the Denzel part, and I know that's going to be interesting. There's a lot of people that he could be. I don't know. What if he's Storm's father? That'll piss me off even more. But we'll get into it. We'll get into it.
All right. You wanna introduce it?
Sure.
All right. I'll hit the transition.
Cool. That was not there.
Yeah, I'll hit it for you. All right. Let's go.
Hey, welcome back to Spoiler Kings. I'm Brian the Grizzly here with Tank Kramer. Guys, I know you all heard about it by now. Everyone's read the article. Denzel is talking about he's only going to do 8 more movies, period. In his career, he's only going to do about 8 more movies, and he is now going to be in the MCU. Ryan Coogler is writing a part for him in the Black Panther 3. I wonder what you guys are thinking about this, because there's a lot of characters he could be. So, what was your first thoughts when you heard about
him? My first thoughts, I'm like, okay, Denzel, he's on the older side, so he's gonna be, a grandfather. Maybe Shuri goes back on the plane and she sees like, a granddad. Was it Azuri? I think his name is, right? Like he's like the big one people are talking about, right? Because the video game is gonna, I believe, be based around him, so that would make sense. But then I real quick, I was thinking like, what if they go wild with it and he's a T'Challa from the future sent to the past from a different universe or something like that, or he's a T'Challa from a different universe. Possible. I'm like, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. But most likely, I think.
And then
he
could be the father that helps raise the little TJ guy, whatever thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Or what if he is TJ from the future that comes to the past? that'd be even worse. Oh my god, it's so bad.
Okay. My first thought was exactly kind of what I talked about earlier. I wonder if they're using Denzel to get the black audience back without getting us T'Challa.
Yeah.
My second thought was, well, so we all know Denzel paid for Chadwick Boseman to go to acting school with with Felicia Rashad and all that whole thing, how that's the whole story went out. And he probably wouldn't let it go down like that, especially if he thought Chadwick wanted people to be able to extend that character. So if that's the case, I think that he would not have anything to do with that. So then I thought, okay, maybe he's like the first Black Panther. Maybe they have to go back to the origins. You know, so Bashinga is the first Black Panther. Maybe he goes back, they go back into Wakanda history and go back, you know, prehistoric Panther, and that's what he is. You know,
I can see that. I can see that.
Because the thing is, Denzel didn't say I was doing multiple movies in the MCU. He says doing one. So I don't know if I need him to be a T'Challa variant, because that would be a once thing, you know, and I don't think I want one thing.
You're gonna kill off another. Like how many times you kill off the guy? Yeah.
That was the second thing. That's why I don't want him to be Blue Marvel either.
Yeah,
I mean, we've been talking about this. You know, me and Professor been talking about Blue Marvel. We want him to Blue Marvel. I don't want him to be Blue Marvel because this is a one shot for him. You know, Adam Bashir is the most OP, most powerful character you can. Period. That if you were ranking the top 5 most powerful Black characters ever created, Adam Bashir, Blue Marvel is number 1.
Damn. Okay.
He's number 1. And then you get Black Superman, you know, inside, and then you get probably Brother Voodoo, then T'Challa, or T'Challa, then Brother Voodoo, something in that range, and then like Icon and Storm. Storm is probably 3, you know, right there. So that's kind of, you know, where we are. So if you're going to use, if it's Blue Marvel, I will be pissed because I need a whole thing wrapped around Blue Marvel.
Yeah, he's definitely not a one-off. Like Mama Bear saying, like, you know, said that it will be a one-off character, you know, and it most likely will be a one-off character, you know, just because he gave you the rest of his career in that interview that he was talking about. He's like, I'm gonna do, you know, I think he said like Shakespeare, something else, Shakespeare, Black Panther,
Othello,
yeah, he said a lot of Shakespeare, you know, but he pretty much and there's not like another Black Panther he said after that, you know, like he's like, I'm doing this, and then I'm done, you know. So yeah, like I don't want to introduce like a Blue Marvel. I think that'd be bad, you know.
Because I think Denzel's was 69 right now, 68, 69,
something like that. Yeah.
He only wants to do movies for like 6 or 7 more years, and he's done. 75 out.
Yeah, he's planning on retiring shortly after. Yeah. You know, I forgot the list, but he pretty much gave you, like you said, I think it was like 8 movies. He gave you the 8 movies, and he's like, and then I am done. Because you got to figure 8 movies. That's
8 to 7 to 8 years, maybe 6 years. You know, he's going to do it
depending on how quick. I mean, I'm sure the Shakespeare movies aren't going to be like
taxi film production. He's done them all. Yeah,
well, that too.
He's done them all. Yeah, like, he's amazing at Othello and those things. But here's another one. What if he's David Monroe? So for everyone, that's Ororo's father. What if he's that? What if he brings in, and you bring in Ororo as a young teen or something like that, and he's her father?
I don't know. Maybe, but I feel like you're gonna write him into a movie. I feel like it's gonna be somebody. Like, I'm not saying that he's not important, but I can say he's not as important as being a previous Black Panther. You know, one of the fathers on the plane. I think that'd be more important and more of a reason why you never see him again. You know what I mean? Like, you know, or even like you said, like they go back and they see a memory of like the first Black Panther or something like that.
Bashinga would be good.
That's kind of what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Bashinga would be awesome. The question is he dark enough to do that though? Is that going to be something that's going to be a problem? I don't know. I don't know. And it's something that I don't even want to bring up because I hope that's not the problem, an issue. But if you're David Monroe, you're American.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, and
you
then
have
you could be
that New York accent.
You could be that father figure thing, and you can show I'm bringing this to Wakanda, and he starts to stabilize, and you bring mutants into this, right? And you're kind of stabilizing a lot of a rocking boat. So I could see them doing that.
At its core, would that feel like a repeat or like a reverse of Killmonger, though?
Not
an
really,
outsider.
The way he is.
Sorry.
So what David does, he was like a photographer in ancient Egypt and all stuff, or not ancient Egypt, in Egypt, and he kind of stumbles upon Wakanda, and his daughter will be young, and maybe that creates the connection of Storm with T'Challa, and all he does is they don't go back because Marvel doesn't seem like they're going to go back on this whole TJ thing.
Yeah,
which I really don't like, but
they can't. They already planted those seeds, and it's a corner. They backed themselves into a corner.
You just do nothing and then wait for the soft reboot.
There's a lot of irreparable damage that they did with Wakanda Forever, which even with Denzel, I just have a lot of trouble caring at this point. But that's neither here nor there. It's kind of like, where do they go with him? It's there's a multitude of routes they could go with Denzel. They could do the knee jerk or hopeful would be Blue Marvel, but the question is how would he fit into it?
You can't do Blue Marvel. The greatest.
No, I just jumped in. Of course, I didn't hear it.
The greatest, most powerful black superhero. Like, he's the most powerful, most overpowered superhero. You cannot, because if you use him and you throw him away, I will write and burn this shit down. I will burn it down. Just me. This is me, guys. Marvel. I will come and burn this shit down. If you ruin Blue Marvel and make it a one-off. So you take the most important black superhero of all time, in T'Challa, and you throw him away after a movie, and then you take Blue Marvel, you give him away because he's too old. Immediately, I will burn it down.
Shit, that's becoming the name of the game with the Black Panther movies, making great characters one-offs. Claw was a one-off. Killmonger was a one-off. Even technically, T'Challa was a one-off.
But that's what Ryan Coogler does, right? He kills
burn this shit down. I will go find Ryan Coogler. He will have to have a bodyguard just to find me. You better not do that.
If you hear that in the newspaper, like Chicago man assaults Ryan Coogler, like damn it, Brian.
They say he put him in a sleeper hold and he just did not let go. They said, let him go. Nope. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Never do another movie again.
Forget about TJ.
That's just Marvel's thing. Take great characters and make them one-offs.
Yeah,
that would kill me. You know what I mean? Especially after what you've done. So no. And Adam Brashid needs to be you don't touch that unless you have the right character and he is going to be put into your MCU until you get to you can do the intergalactic kingdom of Wakanda or Empire of Wakanda. You can use them then. Then you give me a Blue Marvel, but don't put him in a one-off movie. That would piss me off more than anything.
Yeah,
that would cause me to boycott Marvel.
No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I would not watch another.
Then
Marvel
it feels
movie.
intentional at that point, right? It's like, are you doing it on purpose?
Exactly.
A handful of these characters, I don't want to see them being one-offs. There's so much wiggle room. There's so much room for ongoing stories. That's See
the headline: Ryan Coogler attacked my Mission cosplayer.
Imagine the headline picture too. Imagine the headline picture too.
The anger that I'll be coming through.
Just like Coogler, like this, and you, dreads and all flapping, just like.
Oh,
and you can say, I'm fixing the timeline.
the timeline. We eliminate you, everything will be better. It's funny because I'm such a Ryan Coogler fan, for Fruitvale Station.
Yeah, he's a great director.
He's a great director.
I hate what he's doing with Marvel. I don't think he understands the waves that he created.
Yeah, and it's like I said, we could go on all day because we have gone on for quite some time over and over again.
Don't mind me. I'm just cleaning up the timeline, guys. Don't worry about it.
It pains me because especially in the context of Black Panther, considering how much a heavy hitter he was clearly set up to be, not just him in Wakanda itself, because I almost consider Wakanda a character on its own. I think, not to minimize the tragedy, but the direction they went with Wakanda Forever kind of seemed reactionary and knee-jerk.
Oh yeah.
I hope that doesn't sound insensitive. I really don't want it to sound insensitive.
I always say this. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Thank you.
No, I was like, when you are in your grief and you're dealing with your grief, I'm not saying what they did to them was right. You know what I mean? Like, they thought they were doing something good. You know what I mean? But that doesn't necessarily mean it's the right thing to do. You know what I mean? Like, for them, it made them comfortable. It made them deal with the grief. I don't think they meant any disrespect to the character. But at the end of the day, you're being selfish, I think, a little bit with it, for sure. Because then you're invalidating everyone else's connection to Chadwick and to the character, so yeah, so I'm not saying they're bad guys and they did it maliciously, for sure. I don't think that's what they did, but I think it was a little selfish. I don't know if that sounds insensitive.
No,
because I get what you're saying, Brandon.
The problem with what he did is that they continue to go with a movie that needed time to breathe. When you have a tragedy like that, they're like, hey, but it made $1 billion, so we got to get a movie out. Guys, this is the movie. We got to do it this timeline. No. You should have just gave it 3 years. Let's give it time to breathe. Let's really examine what this character means, not just to this franchise, not just to all these comic book heads, but also to the movies that you're trying to do going forward. To little black boys, what he is.
Yeah,
the quality of a character that he is, and why did we even decide to make a movie? Why everyone was pushing for it in the 90s and pushed for it in the early 2000s and pushed for it to get done in 2010s? That was the reason. So when you really start to look at it, you say, okay, I love the man, but this character has to live on.
Yeah, if
you took the time to really analyze it. But pushing the movie, and that's why a couple saying it's a cash grab. I think, and Brandman even said it. It's almost like a cash grab because you were pushing because you saw how much money you made in 2017. We got to do this again. We can't give it another 3 years. People are gonna be up in arms. No, you explain exactly why. Hey guys, we can't do this right now. We're going to send Chadwick right now. We're going to send him out the right way. We're going to honor his legacy. And for T'Challa right now, we're going to let him go into space and work on the empire of Wakanda, and we're going to revisit it in a couple of years after everything's been healed.
You do the Paul Walker. Oh, he's over there doing stuff, and then once you're ready, you can bring him back in, but even if they wanted, they could have done Eyes of Wakanda. Cool. You want to deal with it in some way? Eyes of Wakanda. There's if you want to go into the lore of everything, there's a bunch of Black Panthers that have died in the comic book, because that's how it gets passed on, right? You could have used one of them as your grieving moment of death or something like that.
In the interim between the first solo film and the sequel, while you were kind of figuring everything else out. And that would have left enough room for world building, the mythos, and the background when it came to Wakanda itself, because we were setting that up to be a major, I don't know if landmark is the right word, but Wakanda was going to play a big part.
Epicenter of the phase.
That's the word. That's the word. That's the word.
Epicenter.
That's the word. That's the word. Yep. Epicenter.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like Mama Bear said it great. He goes, studios don't do grief, just look at Justice League, you know. And they're kind of like, hey, let's put the movie on hold for a little bit. Let this man deal with a tragic death in the family. You know, meanwhile, they're like, cool, go do what you gotta do, but we're gonna bring somebody else in to finish your job. You know, I mean, obviously I don't agree with that. I think that was super fucked up, you know, but also, you know, companies are gonna do company stuff.
I thought they should have definitely. I've been recast T'Challa from the beginning.
From day
that didn't mean it had to be immediate, but you had to understand the importance of the character. You have to understand that he is the Black Panther. It's just like Bruce Wayne is like not recast Bruce Wayne. We're just gonna let him go after the first movie. It would have been the same thing. So you just take time to breathe, figure it out. Realize who he is and how important he is to all storylines going forward, and then say, okay, it's been 3-4 years. We're going to come back to this. And you tell the public exactly the truth. Just tell them the truth.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
So, no. Yeah. So I worry about Denzel. I think Denzel's too strong of a man and character, and understood Chadwick and understands what's going on. And that he wouldn't allow him to be used that way, you know. But I still worry about Marvel because I don't think they really care. They don't care about why these characters are so important. As I said, if you go in top 5 greatest Black characters ever, T'Challa's number 1, right? Most powerful. I mean, you're looking at Blue Marvel, right? You're looking at, as I said, Brother Voodoo, who hasn't been brought in, who becomes a Sorcerer Supreme, has not been even introduced, right? Like, if you want to, then you go into 2 more Marvel DC. You look in your Icon. You're looking. I mean, we haven't had Storm really doing that stuff. So all this stuff, I understand, but these top 3 don't F it up. We don't have a lot of them.
You already messed up one.
So stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, and then also I feel like with Wakanda Forever, Feige kind of let Coogler and
crew,
Nate not Davis, Nate Moore, right?
Nate Moore.
Was it Nate Moore? Yeah. Nate Davis is is a little different. That was yesterday's topic. Yeah. But yeah, Nate Moore and Coogler. So Feige kind of let them do what they wanted. They're like, cool, you want to grieve? Go grieve. We're gonna back you, kind of thing. To me, I think that was also allowing him to like not take any of the blame, you know, kind of thing. But you know, that's a whole nother conversation. I wonder if Feige is gonna do the same thing here. But then Denzel is too strong of a presence where he's going to allow, like you said, something bad like that happen. And a great example of he don't care is this past a day or so ago. Like he was at the red carpet for Gladiator, and I believe it was in England. And they're like, "Hey, King Charles is waiting for you." He's like, "Cool." You know, and he's like, I'm gonna finish what I'm doing here. I forgot what he exactly said. He goes, you know, and he's just like, I'm gonna keep talking to fans. You know, so it was like, bro, the King of England was like, hey, have him come sit and talk. And Denzel was like,
let him wait.
And he's like, I'll do it when I'm ready. I'll do it when I'm ready, right?
He was something along those lines, but he was just basically like
James Earl voice, you know, like, you know.
And you know, the interesting thing, and you know, I've talked, and I think we've talked about this a couple times. I've definitely talked about it with other buddies, but you know, the MCU has been known for casting like well-known actors as supporting roles, but we're talking about an actor with the caliber and tenure of Denzel Washington. You know,
he's
so many heavy-hitting roles.
the greatest actor of our generation.
Of
like
our
it's
generation.
him and Tom Hanks. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the list.
No disrespect to like other actors who have been in the MCU, but an actor of this caliber, it's
I also wonder if they make him a villain. Because
no, I don't see
in a lot of movies that he's been doing, Denzel enjoys the idea of being a villain.
Which I'd be I'd be on one hand, I'd be happy about if he were playing a villain, but unfortunately, as much as I love the MCU, there's a lot of villains they don't do the greatest with. Like we just said, a lot of villains they treat as one-offs or like prematurely get rid of before they've really reached their full potential. And unfortunately, like I said, Black Panther was a big offender of this because there was a lot more room. If I had my way, like from a narrative standpoint, I get why they did this, but part of me kind of clung to the hope that they would not kill off Killmonger and he'd go on to like be a secondary, not even a second, but be an antagonist down the line. And the same goes for Claw. It just I don't know what the rush is to like do away with these characters when they have so much potential. And I fear if Denzel was brought on as a villain, that the same thing would happen.
See, I don't mind that because in every volume of Black Panther, you've had a different villain. So I don't mind that. And Killmonger is the most well known, but this is a story that they're not going to give a lot of room for all these villains. But he's also an Avenger. He's also a king. So he can deal with any these huge threats. I mean, he goes out into space. He deals with space. So you can go bring as many threats as you need to bring in. T'Challa could take care of. So I don't mind that. I mean, like if you do, I can't remember the character's name. He's like a doctor. He's the doc. This is a priest run thing. Reverend Doctor something, Michael something. He's a character that you can use. I believe he's like being used like by Mephisto to do some bidding. So I can't remember exactly, but if I look back in the priest run, he's a character I can see him doing too because he's brilliant, makes a lot of deals, and he kind of torments the economy. They're already kind of pulling down Wakanda, so I can see him doing that, and then they fix a lot of the things that they tore down in that last movie and this movie to do those things. So I can see him trying to fix. It starts a Chibi, I think his name
starts with an A.
Yeah, because I just saw she said it starts with an A, so I think it's a Chibi. He's brilliant, right? He's a brilliant dude, and I think that I could see him doing that, and them using Denzel as like distraction while they try to fix this whole thing that they effed up.
Sure.
So that either way it is, I still see Denzel as a distraction. I don't even want to see him as Brother Voodoo, Ace, because Brother Voodoo
would be cool though. Not Denzel. Like longer. I can't see. No,
he has to be around longer.
Yeah,
Brother Voodoo becomes a sorcerer supreme. If this is a one-off, you can't do that.
Actually, as a fan of Brother Voodoo, you know who would have been dope. Well, even though he's in the rebooted DC universe, Edie Gathegi, who's going to be Mr. Terrific.
Yep.
He probably would have been my number one choice for Brother Voodoo, just as a fan of Brother Voodoo.
Yeah,
that's a good choice.
That would have been
good. That's really good.
Yeah.
I got Jared Dyer
said,
Christian Bale ain't on the level of Denzel, but I see them doing the same. One and done villain.
God, I was so mad about Bale with Love and Thunder. Like when I heard he was going to be in Love and Thunder, and originally when they said he's just been cast in an unspecified role, I'm like, oh, awesome. They say he's going to play Gore the God Butcher. I'm like, all right, this is going to be awesome. And then we all know what happened.
Yeah, I think Denzel has more of a understanding of the character. I need to know everything about the character before I'm going to say I'm going to do this. And Ryan Coogler, for us, we see Denzel and you got to pay homage to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what's up, JW? Welcome all the
JW?
plant fanatics.
JW, man, what's
coming
up?
in. Appreciate those guys over there.
You got to pay homage to Denzel. Like, you got to really, treat him like he said, like royalty.
Like royalty,
so
yeah.
You better give him a good script. You better give him a good character, and it better mean something to the culture, because he's not just doing this for no other reason. He sees what they've done, right? So that's why I'm hoping that they can fix some of these things. They can't fix it all, because without T'Challa, this is crap. It is.
Yeah,
he
man.
is Black Panther, but maybe he could start getting it in the right direction. And
they really got to do some major shit to get themselves out of the corner they've written themselves into.
They killed the whole fucking family. So like that's why. That's my problem. So like that's why I said Bashinga might be a good choice.
Mm-hmm.
You're bringing them back from the past, like they're able to time jump or something. You're bringing someone in that's strong as what you lost. That's that's so much that they fucked up, and excuse my French, but it's just they really just fucked it up. And
but
we don't have a queen anymore. We don't have. It's a cheapie. Yeah, it is. We don't have a queen anymore. We don't have anything. The whole royal family and this great culture that's been leading everything for years is gone.
Right.
And you did it in the fucking next movie.
And they did it in one fell swoop. That's why that's one of the biggest things I'm trying not to curse because I'm sure my parents might be watching, but they backed themselves into such a corner in one fell swoop
because it didn't take the damn time. And that's why I didn't want you to put this fucking movie out. Like this is exactly why I didn't want you to do it.
See, I'm pretty sure Coogler. I think he even said it where he was like, they don't think they wrote themselves in a corner because they're like, oh, we gave you TJ. There's your recast, And I remember, hearing something like that from Coogler. I don't know if it was just like somebody saying it or whatnot, but I think that's what they think. They're like, oh no, like, yeah, T'Challa died and we killed Ramonda, but we got TJ now. I was like, but what? Like, I don't know. Like, you can have Denzel in here, but you still have the ultimate problem of no T'Challa. TJ's not T'Challa.
Here's another question: when the hell does this movie get released?
I don't even think the movie's been officially announced just yet.
No, it definitely has not. No. He's still writing it.
He's still he's like writing it. Yeah.
If 2027 is the official end of the Avengers saga type thing,
multiverse
right?
Saga.
The whole multiverse, all that's ending there. But Franklin Richards going to redo everything because we could talk about they're casting a 10 to 12-year-old to be Franklin Richards. We can talk about how they're going to get there, whatever. So he's going to remake the entire Marvel universe. That's fine. So if they're doing a Black Panther 3 and they remade the entire universe, they could just recast and fix all the problems if it's after the May of 2027 timeline, which it probably will be if we're looking at where we are right now. So like, it might not even be up to Secret Wars.
Yeah. No, Jared's saying like after Secret Wars, but it might be before.
No, but if it's after Secret Wars, then you can do it because then you're involved. And this is why I take it if he's going to be Aurora's father, then they're bringing in the mutants along with Wakanda, and they're going to fix Wakanda with that, and they're going to double down on their TJ bullshit.
Yeah. That they're going to do.
Just double down on it. But what they'll do is they'll give you the timeline when Aurora met T'Challa or TJ, whatever. They'll give you the timeline when T'Challa and Aurora met with their teens the first time, and that's how they're going to redo it.
Trying to think, are there any characters in the MCU or in Marvel, not the MCU, but in Marvel Comics that can bring back people from the dead?
But I don't think you do that. I mean, don't understand what Franklin Richards is such a reality warper. Like he can
Yeah.
change everything. The reason why superheroes don't age is because Franklin Richards doesn't allow it. That's what's going on. That's how powerful this kid is.
Yeah. Oh shit. Wow. Real quick, we got a super chat from JW. Said they can't be dragging their feet with this recast. I mean, we're not gonna stop talking about it. I don't think they're gonna recast. I think, like Brian said, they're gonna double down on TJ. They're gonna like, nope, that's T'Challa. That's who he is.
And
like,
we're
no,
gonna start using this stupid ass timeline. We're gonna pretend like he's always been T'Challa, even though now you don't have the father influence. You don't have any of the things that show you that you're a genius. That you set up all the things, you know, in all. He is the smartest person in the MCU. Like, and no one talks about that shit. Like, literally, you look at it, he's the smartest, he's the most educated, he's doing all those things, and no one's gonna talk about it. But you're gonna ignore all of it, and you're gonna give this TJ, and he's not even gonna grow up. And
yeah, he's already what 6 years old and never
he's not
even been in Wakanda.
Yeah, he's grown up in Haiti in seclusion.
Yeah,
or wherever he was. I only watched Wakanda Forever all the way through once.
Yeah, same. Also, JW gave another super chat. Said T'Challa Jr. needs to be completely removed. I think. Yes. Yes.
If they do, the only thing they can do is if something happens and he sacrifices himself, and or you figure out a way to bring a variant back of T'Challa to help raise him. Like there's nothing else you can do, and they introduced this character before it needed to be introduced. Mm-hmm. And it's a problem. It's a problem that's going to be there for a long time. I don't like it, but just being honest, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, hold on. I got a clip for JW. I feel like this is very perfect for the topic right now.
This makes me want to burn this motherfucker down. Come on, Boogie, let's burn this motherfucker down.
Exactly. That's gonna be me.
Yeah.
You do anything else stupid. You bring Blue Marvel Adam Bashir in here and we'll put him a one-off. You make Brother Voodoo a one-off. I'm burning this motherfucker down. Oh, you don't do it. They're not gonna want to see me. I'm like, and there's some 6'5" dude came in with an axe and get some gas can and a handful of matches and burn everything down. Because I'm not going to stand for it. I'm telling you, I'm not.
Yeah.
You can't.
Said, yeah, they stated they aren't recasting T'Challa in the 616.
But they wouldn't have to if Franklin Richards comes and redoes this, and then they put Black Panther 3 as after we have Battle World and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So if you do it after, if it's the movie after that, and still, because once again, if Denzel is Aurora's father, you're bringing in the mutants and you're doing it that way.
Oh, we got another super chat. JW, appreciate the super chats. He goes, also #bring back Killmonger. He goes, I'm done.
That's what B said.
Yeah.
But if you're going to redo it, just redo it all.
Yeah.
God damn it. I was so excited to see where they'd go with Black Panther.
Yeah.
I was so excited. God damn it.
Yeah.
I'm just so.
When I came and I said, you should just send them to space. That's what I thought they should have done. And given us a few years.
There were so many other ways around it.
Yeah. Because they still have the multiverse in play. Yeah.
But they have to care about the character, Mama Bear. That's the thing. If they don't care, they already showed us that they don't care. So if they don't care about this shit, then they're not going to fix it.
Yeah. I mean, and then that's technically, they're not recasting in the 616. They're recasting from a different universe. It's not ideal. It's not like, it's not the same character that Chadwick played, but it's a version of it.
It needs to be the real T'Challa.
But if it's the real T'Challa from a different universe, is that good enough?
I don't like it still.
I don't like it either. But at this point, that might be the closest we get. Because otherwise, it's TJ, And then we got Sheed give us another super chat. Appreciate it. Then no one will watch the child, the foster child,
the foster child,
the foster child, yeah, or no, the bastard child,
bastard child, yeah, the bastard. No, like it's promoting another. We already have all these stigmas. We already have all these things around us that tell you like you pretend like black people, and it's always about kids are being brought up, men are being brought up without their fathers.
It was such a even in addition to everything that we've been talking about over the course of the past half hour, 45 minutes, however, like it was such a walk back to like just the positive and uplifting element that black people were showcased in the
first one.
In the first one. I was sitting in the theater like that,
having even the idea from even at the beginning, T'Challa following his father, protecting his father showing him all the things, showing you I'm taking him with everywhere I go. Mm-hmm. That's what a father does, and that's how he prepares you to be king. You've been prepared to be king from birth. We've always thought about you. You've been prepared in every way. You went to the most brilliant schools. You were one of the most brilliant men. You learned how to run this entire country. We always respect you. You're now their Black Panther. You're all these things. So we put all this into that character, right? And then you're gonna say we're gonna recast it with another character that doesn't have any of it. Mm-hmm. Any of it. He doesn't have his father around. He doesn't live in Wakanda. He doesn't understand the people. He hasn't.
The people don't know who he is.
People don't even know who the fuck he is, and that's what you're going to do. Man, seriously, come on, man, come on.
Yeah, I'm already guessing like that's what they planned on doing. Where Toussaint was going to come back to Wakanda, and he's like, "I'm T'Challa," and they're like, "No, you're not. Shut up." And like that was going to be a whole movie of him proving himself to Wakanda. And I was like, that's not a good story. I don't want to see that story. I don't want to see a bastard child, that no one knows about, and he knows nothing really about the land, somehow proving himself to everybody. And I was like, that's not what it is. Like the Black Panther should be, like
entrenched with his and being built by this character, by this land. He's part of the land. The land's part of him.
Yeah.
He's
everyone knows him.
Yeah. Everyone respects him. Everyone, and the idea, the trope that black men are never being raised by black men, it should not go any further. And they have to be raised by black women, right? But there's no men there to be the role model. That trope should not go any further, and especially not for this character.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because T'Chaka doesn't die until T'Challa was already a grown man.
Yeah, he's already it. He's
the Black Panther. He's just waiting. Like the dad hasn't been Black Panther in a while. So he's just a king. So so he's not like a little boy that doesn't remember how his dad looks or sounds or stuff like
28, 30. Like he was that.
Yeah,
already. He's been around. He helped Shuri build her lab. Like they didn't even discuss that in the movie. We don't know how awesome he really is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Yeah. Come on, basically, what if he's an alternate universe T'Chaka?
Only if he brings T'Challa with him.
Ooh.
Only if he brings T'Challa with him. And the reason I can say that is because this is what they're doing with the Fantastic Four, right?
What if he brings in T'Challa and it's John David Washington? Like it's his actual son in real life.
That would be interesting. If he did.
Like I know you say he's too short. He's a little shorter, but John David Washington,
a great actor. But
he's a really good actor. But does he have?
You can give him some platform boots or something.
Does he have kind of like that physical presence and just kind of delivery that one would associate with a character like T'Challa? And that's
he doesn't walk around like he's regal.
He doesn't walk around like he's regal, And I think Chadwick Boseman really, really understood the assignment in terms of what was needed for this character, and which alludes to just how versatile he was. So you need someone who can do it all. He had proven his versatility beforehand, which is why I think he landed that role in the first place, because Jackie Robinson, that was when I really noticed him. He was in, I think, Draft Day and Get On Up, short, like 2 months after Get On Up.
He played Thurgood Marshall.
He played Thurgood Marshall.
And he said he's done it. He done it all. He did amazing jobs and all of them. You believe he was the character, so like
the man had range, and I think that was the biggest reason he was cast. So you need someone who has, at the absolute least, an equal or measurable amount of range. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
John David Washington could do it, but the problem is he's a running back, guys, right? So at the end, he's a running back. So he is a little bit more bulk. He's a little bit more solid. Like, the idea about Black Panther with T'Challa, he's big, strong, but he's really like cat-like, quick reflexes. You have to be able to give that image out. Along with
lean, kind of like
I couldn't be going around trying to beat T'Challa. Well, that don't even make sense. You can't be 6'5". You ain't sneaking up on nobody.
You can't be a bruiser. You have to be kind of average size and like lithe and kind of lean.
6'1", 6 feet, 6 feet tall. You could do that. You're gonna be a little bit, thinner, but just wiry, just but length of strength. Like you gotta be that type of character.
Yeah, kind of like Spider-Man, or like Bruce Lee, kind of like a lean kind of like build,
Definitely lean, but definitely you got to be strong. Yeah, but that's why I thought that
Brandon for T'Challa. Here, I want to get a couple of these comments, these ideas. Jared said, it wouldn't surprise me at this point if they decide T'Challa in the 616 is an anchor being.
Yeah, they couldn't do that, and then they bring a new one in to say that you need to do it.
Yeah. We already said that he's not even.
He's not even from Wakanda. You haven't been there.
And
his name is not T'Challa; it's Toussaint.
That's the thing. It really has to be important that T'Challa, the Black Panther, has to be a product of his environment, which is Wakanda. I think they, again, TJ, no disrespect to the child actor, but it's just a walk back. It just derails everything it derails all the setup.
Yeah.
It just
it also derails like all the importance.
Exactly.
Like of who this character is,
again, dude, again, Tank, again, Brian, that goes back to what I was saying about Wakanda itself. It was so much more than a setting. Wakanda was a character, goddammit.
And they disrespected her.
They did, I was gonna say they've
disrespected her.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the worst thing, they used another minority to do it. It was like, really? That's what we're gonna do? Okay.
The highest level of intelligence, like of technology and all that, can be undone that quick. We have nothing to do with it. It's just, come on, guys. It's just the harm that, as great as Black Panther 1, the harm they did in Wakanda is so mass, so huge, and they don't see it. And that's mind-boggling to me that you don't see it. How do you not see him not being raised by his father being a problem? Not being raised in Wakanda being a problem? If you decide to bring him back in some way, shape, or form, and it's even if Mr. U292 said, hey, they were always going to have TJ playing for T'Challa to be absentee dad. Haven't you heard the details of the original script of Black Panther 2?
Yeah,
but he imagined he could have been there. But even if he was 4 or 5 and was brought to Wakanda and then learned everything under T'Challa, that's a different fucking story.
Yeah, it would have been cool, like, because and to answer that question, Ace, Yeah, I did hear about that. I heard like originally Black Panther 2 was going to be a father-son adventure of sorts. But that I would have rolled with because if T'Challa was gone in the aftermath of the snap, again, I still refuse to call it the blip because I just will never call it that. Um that would have worked. I would have been fine
This
with
is
that.
only 5 years.
Yeah,
You're
and
still able to bring this kid, and he needs to know who his father is. He need to go out, and we're going to find out who he is, and I'm going to raise you. I'm still going to teach you everything you need to learn. So by the time it is your turn,
Mhm.
you'll be ready.
and the circumstances would have worked because it kind of would have been a subversion of the of the absentee father trope. Because it would have been circumstances beyond his control. He was snapped out of existence.
And now it's
So
my job to show you what type of father I'm going to be. And
yeah,
my entire
But
life
also,
now is going to be about raising you.
yeah. But also, can you imagine like you get blipped, but you don't know. You don't even imagine like he didn't even know she was pregnant. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
imagine she didn't find out she was pregnant until after the snap, after he was dusted. So like the last thing he remembered was like, yeah, we're a couple. And then next thing you know, he's like, here's your kid. You're like, what? You know, like for him, it's only like been like a second, you know, not 5 years for all the blipped people. So
Mm.
even that would have been interesting. You know, it was like
That's
because you get prepared, you know, because it's 9-10 months of the pregnancy, you get prepared as a man to be a father, stuff like that. That is like you go from 0 to 60 like in a blink of an eye, and
and
next thing you know, it's like I got a 5-year-old. What? You know, like
he could have
that
went
would have
back to
been more
the
interesting.
you know, go back to the ancestors, ask them for
Mhm.
help, ask them for advice, and they tell him, hey, it doesn't matter. He's here now. Your job
Mhm.
is to prepare him to be
Yeah.
king one day. That's
You know,
what
and
I
we
had to do for you, and you have to do for him.
Yeah.
And then once again, you no longer have that trope, right? It's
Yeah.
now a black man raising his son to be king. And that's a
Yeah.
powerful thing in itself, too. Once again, it's powerful for a culture. You
Yeah.
know, it's not getting rid of it and wake up and now you have nothing behind you again.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. And we didn't even get into the whole part of her of Nakia taking Toussaint away. Totally disrespects the lesson that was getting pushed in the first one, you know, of him being mad at his father for abandoning family, you know. And now you're gonna tell me that T'Challa was like, hey, take our kid and run away with him. It was like that's what he wanted. That's exactly the opposite of what he wanted in the first movie. Like he literally
He said,
died,
you were
went and talked
wrong.
to his dad and yelled at
Everybody,
his
yelled
dead
at
dad.
everyone.
You know,
Yeah,
like,
seriously.
you know, and then they're gonna do the complete opposite. I thought that was super disrespectful
Yeah.
for the character, you know. So
Walk stuff back again. Mhm.
yeah,
Hold that
and
thought.
a
I'll be
very
right back.
big thing, you know, like he just became like
Be right
he's
back.
bad. He became this person. Okay, like he became this person because we abandoned him, because we left him there. You know, it's like we don't do that to family, and then he's gonna do that. He's gonna tell her to go do that with family, like. And then also it's like, why wouldn't you put him in the most safe place in the world? You know, they didn't know about the I forgot what they called them, but the Namor's people,
Yeah.
because they're not Atlanteans.
Or
They're
whatever.
called something else. Yeah.
Can't remember what they
Can't
call it
remember
right
what
now,
the
but
name.
yeah.
I only seen the movie like once, like legit. But yeah, though that whole thing like really bothered me. I'm like, why is he not there? Why isn't he sitting right next to Ramonda and like at least her teaching him? You know, I don't know.
There's a lot of problems with it. So
Yeah.
I don't want to get there, but it's just
it made no sense.
you know, you tell us one thing and then you do the exact opposite next to me. You literally they build up this huge, unbelievable place, and then they tear the motherfucker down the next movie. Even though it's been there for
literally tear it
10,000
down.
years, it's been there. You'll fucking tear it down the next movie.
Yeah,
come on, man. Whatever.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
Makes me angry all over again.
Yeah, man, we've been talking about this for
too long. Yeah, we gotta go to the next step, the next thing. So, but you know, that's what happened. You bring it up, all of it starts boiling back up. Like anger just keeps on coming back.
You know, and then yesterday was or not yesterday, but a couple of days ago was the 2-year anniversary for Wakanda Forever. I believe it was like a couple of days ago. You know, so they had Chill and a bunch of the other guys wind up getting recast T'Challa to.
Was that Monday or Tuesday? I think it was Monday.
Something like that. It was earlier this week. They got recast T'Challa to trend on Twitter. So, but yeah, let's see. Go through some of these comments real quick, and then we'll move on. We got Travis in the house. What's up, Travis?
What's up, Travis?
Also, we got Jason in the house. I saw you, Jason. We're going to talk about that topic in a little bit.
Yep. There's some.
It won't be 50-minute talk.
Hey, look, you guys brought it up. You know I am a Black Panther.
Yeah. Yeah. He said, the more I think about it, the more Black Panther feels like they got some things incorrect. At this point, maybe you should have just done a Namor movie. Yeah. You
could have waited. That's
could have done a Namor movie. You could have sent T'Challa to space. You could have done The Eyes of Wakanda and done a Wakanda lore movie set back in time. Hire somebody else. You can hire an older, Black man to play any of the previous Black Panthers.
I got
Don't put it on.
No, I can't.
Last time it looked like it hurt.
It does hurt. So I can't.
We gotta get you like a cool 3D printed one or something.
And my head is too big with these dreads.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the message in the first one. No child left behind. And what's the first thing they do? Hey, send that kid over there.
Yeah.
Like
he just need to grow up in Wakanda.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to know where he's from.
Yeah. And I'm like, you call him TJ, everything, but I'm like, his name is Toussaint. Like he didn't introduce himself to Shuri as T'Challa, not until after he already introduced himself as Toussaint. Yeah.
And here's the other issue. So going to Haiti, which is the first Black province that was kind of released from French occupation, right? But they still owe. It's one of the poorest countries in the world, and they're still paying back French. So we're talking about literally could be in a place that had never been touched. That the feet have never been touched by occupiers, right? And then you go to the place that was they're still paying off their occupiers. That's a huge problem in itself too. Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, not to mention all the shit America did to make sure Haiti stays in the
GDP being low. So that's where you want to take them. Okay.
Yeah, and I get you want to go there do stuff. I think Nakia, they say, is from Haiti.
Yeah.
Jason said, "I'm faithful that Coogler will do better in the third one."
He ruined a lot. You killed the whole family. There's no one left.
Yeah. I feel like he's gonna try to unscrew up the situation, but I think by doing so, he's gonna dig himself deeper in that hole. So, whichever was made Black Panther, it's never going to be the same. People are still going to criticize Ryan Coogler.
He's earned it.
Yeah.
He's earned it.
Yeah.
No problems.
BP ended so perfectly. T'Challa going to America, visit a lower class Black neighborhood. You could tell it provided them resources. Yeah.
And to lift up the culture. And in the second movie, you tear down the foundation.
Rip it all down.
Yeah.
Right from the start, everything is like, we open our borders and everything turned to shit. Then we find
they do this.
They walked it all back.
Everything they walked back. Yeah.
Why would you do that? Why?
Yeah. Yeah. When it was attacked and Zemo, who has to protect T'Challa's son for the rest of the film. Zemo captured and brought to Wakanda, and then when it's attacked, Zemo has maybe not Zemo.
I don't like Zemo.
Zemo's a cool character, but you still gotta remember, like, he's still a bad guy.
Yeah,
he's still a bad guy. Because even in Falcon Winter, Falcon Winter Soldier, when he was in that, like, everything he did was still to protect himself.
Yeah, it was all self-serving.
Yeah, and at the end he got away, and
I would like Bucky. That's exactly what I would want this.
Maybe Bucky,
because
the White Wolf, whatever you call them.
He's also the one who killed T'Chaka.
So kind of like
it's
his
full circle. This is your redemption. Your redemption starts with protecting this boy.
Yeah.
Wait, that was Zemo who killed T'Chaka, right?
I thought Bucky
Framed
was the
Bucky
one.
for it.
Oh no, yeah, no, it was Zemo.
It was Zemo.
Zemo blew it up,
and
yeah,
Bucky was there,
and he blamed Bucky for it. That's right.
Yeah,
you're right.
He was there,
right,
but it wasn't. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Speaking of Namor, does Marvel officially have the movie rights to him in the Hulk now?
The Hulk, I believe, in 2025 they will.
I think so. Yeah, I think 2025. Namor, I'm not sure. They might have him at the same time they get Hulk back, but who's a Universal? I think Universal owns Hulk and Namor. I don't. They haven't done anything with Namor, so and I don't see them doing anything with Namor. But Hulk, I mean, they kind of did some stuff with it, but
he can have a solo movie. He could be an ensemble.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I really believe they did their best with Black Panther 2. I really got shocked with Boseman's death. I feel like they were kind of obligated to have BB2 no matter what, and maybe they should have waited a bit to see would have been better because Shuri fell a bit off as BP. Fell super off. It was just the whole thing was
Shuri does become Black Panther, but it's with T'Challa still there, teaching her still how to do it. You don't. I hate the idea. I've said this multiple times that you have to take away to add. You do not have to subtract from one to add to the other. I don't like it. I don't think it. When you don't have a lot, you should just be able to add her in, but still have it T'Challa. You don't have to subtract T'Challa and say, I'm going to add her. I hate that idea. So now it seems like I hate Shuri, because of all the stuff that we're talking about. Instead of saying, no, I just want T'Challa to be there. He needs to be. He's the foundation. He is what the Black Panther is. It's not that I hate Shuri. Shuri should be around. She should go through her thing. She should become a goddess. That's what happens.
Yeah, she becomes her own hero, her own character. Yeah.
Yeah. There should have been more build up. It just felt too premature.
Yeah.
Unearned.
So you're saying
unearned, dare I say.
Almost. It said Zemo because T'Challa saved his life and went from him to react to T'Challa's death. Yeah. I think part of him would because they would need to honor him. That would be interesting.
But you could do the same thing
because it was Zemo.
Because T'Challa
Bucky owes him a lot. Yeah,
he saved his life. He brought him over there, gave him an arm, and did all that stuff. So
yeah. It said Zemo was KKK Grandmaster and Deathpool Max. Was he?
Yeah, he was. Yes, he was. Grandmaster.
Yeah, it's after he becomes King of the Dead. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, having someone go to the ancestral plane tells the child the living are not done with you yet, and he has to be brought back to in a new body. Will be a cool way to tease his return. Man, that is interesting.
Travis, that is good.
I don't think I've ever heard that. I don't think I've ever heard that.
I don't think I've ever said I like something like that. Like I've never said I like anything that anyone's ever mentioned.
That would be a good way to recast, and it still be technically the same T'Challa that from the first movie and from the other movies, and you wouldn't even have to do like a Chadwick thing. You could just do like a floating blue cloud. You know what I mean?
Dude,
I do like that, man.
Travis, write that down, send it in. Write in a note.
That is good. That might be the best way to bring him back.
Man, that's great.
And even better is like, what if they do a time jump? Nah, I don't like that. They do a time jump and he has like TJ. He has to like take over TJ's body because he's like the best thing. So now you get like a younger. But you gotta do a time jump, which doesn't make sense though.
No, I would want him to take over someone else's body. So someone who's going to you go with the whole Agatha thought process.
Mm-hmm. But I would only think of TJ because you already introduced that character.
But you shouldn't kill off
if he's just a vessel. Yeah,
you're not gonna kill off the kid because he's still young, right? So now if you bring T'Challa back, you can still have him nurture him and teach him, just like we just said. He can still do the exact same thing they did after a blip.
Bring him back in cat form.
No.
Yeah.
Give him a body. We just watched
Give him a
Agatha
body.
all along, right? You know they can do it. They just did it with Wiccan. They can do it with T'Challa.
Fuck, they did.
They
They
just
did it
Wiccan.
with Billy and Tommy.
Yep. So
they did it twice.
You can just go ahead and do it now.
And we already know there's a whole place where people, but the family go when they die. We've been to the ancestral plane, so we know there's these spirits that are there. You know what I mean? So that's not bad. If Shuri goes to the ancestral plane, and this time she meets the essence of T'Challa.
She screams out to it, "No, we're not done with you yet!" And you see a glowing thing follow her back.
Yeah.
And then a body that was going to be that was about to die gets taken over, and he's the new one.
I like it. It.
Don't keep him in cat form. I need him to be T'Challa,
an actual person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm talking about. I love the idea, but instead of showing Chadwick, you have him. Oh, you have okay. So in the spirit plane, he's like in cat form.
In Panther form, and then he steps into a person.
Yeah. So when they go to the ancestral plane, so instead of showing Chadwick, you just show him like
as
full geared out or something like that, or in cat form. I like that. That'd be cool. That is honestly the best idea I've heard.
Because that's the same T'Challa. You recasting it in a different character. Yeah, that works.
So it has all the same memories, all the same everything.
And he builds Wakanda back up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, shit. You just had how many people die because of Namor? Like he could have went into any of those other Wakandan, men that were, technically dead, and then he just pops in. Because now we know it's a thing.
Him and M'Baku build up Wakanda again, make it strong again. Shuri still, protects. So as she's doing the Black Panther theme right now, while he's trying to figure out all the other stuff, he's there to guide her and to teach her how to do certain things. And that way you're not just getting rid of her. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, yeah, he'll still be there. But right now, like he's king, I think, technically. But
I think that he will step aside for that, and that'll be okay.
Yeah, heck yeah. My God, that makes sense. I like it. I'm definitely clipping that. That's gonna be just
that's something we need to put in this short. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I gotta say, JW, I almost cursed. I almost cursed again when I saw what you said.
Yeah, I saw it.
I almost cursed. Let's just adapt John Ridley comic run to a movie. I was going to table. All of a sudden, I'm angry.
Yeah.
He should not be named. My God.
Nope.
Oh my God. I was getting angry for a second. It was so funny. Man.
All right. Shaking the table, and I was like, take some deep breaths.
Oh man.
Yeah. We've been talking about this for an hour now. So
okay. I'm sure everyone's upset with it. You know how I feel about things, but yeah. Oh, that was a good conversation. I appreciate that.
That was a great conversation. I love that.
Yeah. And again, it's been 2 years since the movie came out. So, talk about Denzel, talk about the third one. So it works.
Oh, I don't say Travis. Ryan Coogler needs to call Travis up. Take that idea.
Seriously.
I
like it. And JW says you keep going. I could go, but the problem is I could go all day. I could go for hours. Just literally.
We've talked about this multiple times. Hell, man, I could go on all day with you if I wanted to. We have.
At this point,
yeah. Wait, what?
I would say we have asked Mama Bear.
Like if I go off the deep end, I can't even see anything else. I only see I'm gonna start bringing all. And then this comic book, you did this, and we could do this, and then
there's a lot to unravel. As you know, we've talked about it over and over and over again. And it's a topic that, as far as I'm concerned, never gets old because there's so much.
Because they ruined a
whole unpack. God damn it. I'm so mad about it. You know, like
hear about
there's
that?
just say what?
Kugler getting pulled over.
You can't pull up.
And
Yeah,
you know, I don't know if it's unfair to put it all on Kugler.
He wrote it.
No,
And
He wrote it. Nate Moore allowed it to happen.
Kevin
true.
Feige too.
You know, it's just, and I get grief. It's normally clouded by grief, and I'm not trying to minimize that because it was a major thing that happened. And I feel uncomfortable even saying like, but, and then going to my next, but, you know, they were setting up T'Challa to be a big deal. Chadwick Boseman himself even said that he wanted it to be beyond him. He didn't want it to end with him, which kind of seemed prophetic.
Yeah.
So here goes. I want to read this so everyone knows.
Yeah, I'm
so while Disney owns the rights of the character Namor and Hulk, Marvel's pre-existing deal with Universal locks down the distribution rights, possibly in perpetuity, forever.
Oh.
You know. So yet now that Bob Iger is back in charge of Disney, maybe he could complete the Marvel Comics collection and work out a new deal. But as of right now, cannot distribute a title of Hulk or Namor.
But without being without being
part of a group.
Yeah. Which I wonder if that's why they changed everything about Namor. You know, changed his name really too. You know, changed the backstory.
Mariner, he wasn't any of that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I mean, the only thing he had was his little wings. Yeah. Yeah. It's just gonna become the whole show. No, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. Yeah. Here, I got this one. Do you guys think Gladiator 2 will surpass the original at the box office?
No.
So I looked up the original. The original only made $465 million.
Then yes.
465.4.
Then yes.
You know what? I'm going to keep my mouth shut on this particular topic. I will remove myself from this conversation, and I will keep my mouth shut. You guys can talk about whatever you want when it comes to Gladiator 2.
Because I think you're going to have to eat your words.
Hearing a lot of good stuff about it.
Yeah, from IGN, they gave Joker like a 7, didn't they?
Yeah, but the IGN stuff.
No, that's not the IGN. That's not the
other YouTuber kind of guys. Was that Chris? What's his name? Chris Karloff said it was a lot of fun. I think
he said it was fun. They didn't say it was good, right?
He said it was good. No,
he said it was good and fun. It was entertaining story.
I watched Jeremy Johns. He said it was really good too. You know, but he goes, the only problem is everyone's going to compare it to the first. Well, that too, but he said everyone's going to compare it to the first, and that seems almost unfair.
How can you not? The first one's a gold standard. It didn't need a sequel.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it needed one or not, though. It's here, and I think it's going to make $650 million
minimum.
It's still going to suck.
Yeah, but I haven't heard anybody. I don't think it will suck.
I think it's going to be good.
Yeah.
It just won't be Gladiator, the original Gladiator, because
it's impossible.
The original Gladiator is a top 10 movie all time for me.
Yeah.
You know,
say it's not going to be the first one.
No, I mean it's not. There's no way.
No. No. I want to hear you verbalize it. Say it will not be the first one.
Oh, definitely it won't be the first one. It just
the first one's a masterpiece.
Yeah, I mean, literally, it's so good. Like I have the Steelbook, I have the DVD and the Blu-ray, right? And all of them are open and watched.
I mean, I was going part of like Russell Crowe will never make a movie as good.
It's really Scott's magnum opus. He was at the top of his game at that point in time, and now he's just not. Yeah. I'll shut up.
No, I mean,
I still think this is going to be a good movie, though. It's still going to be a good movie. You know,
it's still gonna be.
It's not going to go down in history as a masterpiece, you know, but it's going to make money. It's going to make more than 465.
Well, yeah, it's got the goodwill of the first $5 million. It's got the goodwill of the first movie.
Mm-hmm. You know, but it's going to make a lot more. It's going to be. I'm telling you, $600 million.
I'm gonna see Wicked first, and which is weird because the two actresses in that annoy the living crap out of me.
You would just be wrong. It's okay.
Well, you know, next weekend's a lose-lose. So.
Yeah. So Rotten Tomatoes, it has 132 reviews so far.
I'm
Just
gonna go.
tomato
Let me
meters
guess.
Okay.
77.
Okay. Brandon, you're
70 even.
it was
Studio still bullshit.
74.
Okay. Yeah.
So you were kind of, both of you guys are
Right in between us. Take the exact opposite average of our two. That's 74. Yeah.
I'm out to hate that movie on general principle.
I know, we all know, but I like and then Denzel was talking really good about the main guy. I can't think of his name.
Paul Mescal.
Paul Mescal. You know, he's saying he was really good. So,
Which is good, all fairness, you know.
Yeah. I heard everyone's saying like Denzel was steam sealing. Like, I mean, it's Denzel.
It's Denzel, though. I mean,
but it's like Denzel.
When is he never put in 150%, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The dude brings it in every role he's in. So like I'm expecting to go in and love him just like I've always loved every role he's played. But just I don't know.
So what's his name? Digimon Hansu? He's supposed to be still in it?
Yeah. That dude's awesome too.
Is he?
Yeah, he's supposed to be in it too, I think.
Oh.
How's this supposed to be like a sequel like 30 something years later and he looks like he aged all of 2 minutes?
He has a gray beard. That's what he does. He has a gray beard to make sure he looks older.
Yeah.
No wrinkles though. No wrinkles.
Yeah.
Let's see what you guys are saying in the comments real quick with this one.
Be right back.
Okay.
All right.
You wanna bring up a trailer when he comes back? We'll watch that new Jamie Foxx one.
Yeah.
And then we can call it night after that, probably.
You don't want me to argue more about Black Panther?
I mean, we can. Remember last time, or one of the last times, we were kind of done. Chill came in here. We wind up being another hour just talking about Black Panther.
If Chill did that down there, he'll get me so riled up again. I'll be like, oh, here we go.
I know.
Even I don't want to see that. I know what's going to happen.
But T'Challa in a new body just makes sense. It does, man. It does. That is Travis, the best idea I've heard about how they could do it in the movie. It would make sense. You can recast, continue the story. You did your funeral, you know, so you as the creator or the director and actors had your moment. So yeah. Because they didn't want to pay Chadwick, so they killed off T'Challa.
That was part of the thing that they said even before Black Panther 2. That they were going to get rid of the character because they didn't want to pay him. He wanted to be paid like everyone else that was making money, movies that were $1 billion. He wanted to meet that same realm.
RDJ money.
Yeah, give me $40 million.
Mm-hmm.
I know
how many Iron Man movies made $1 billion?
Exactly. And he's like, all right,
where's my money?
If he did Black Panther 2, it would have made $1.8 billion. Like it would have killed it.
I mean, Black Panther 2 made 8.5, I think 850, somewhere around there. Like it was a little bit over 8, or so you throw in T'Challa and make it a good story. Easy over a bill. No question.
Bill, it would have got it just for me going to go see it that many times. Like
man,
almost sold out shows. I'm renting all full theaters.
Yeah, everyone's talking about Red One is gonna be a flop. Yeah, yep. By the way, I think did you manage to watch Uzukami? I can never pronounce the damn word.
They're saying Red One's.
I didn't watch the last one. Oh yeah, Red One's gonna big flop. I haven't watched the last one yet. Episode 4.
Wait. You mean the hierarchy of power in the Christmas movies isn't about to change?
It could. It could. The Rock's going to go and try to sing a song. He's trying to go against Mariah Carey.
No, I skimmed something he said about like IMAX and Oppenheimer or something comparing. You know what? I'm not even mad. Like, I aspire to have that level of confidence. Like, laugh at you want, but I want that level of confidence that Dwayne has. I'm not even mad. Like, imagine being that big of your own hype man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm not even mad. And we're talking about a Christmas popcorn movie, by the way.
The fact that Jason just said, with Venom doing solid cash, do you expect Venom 4 and 5? Ain't
no
way in hell.
I mean,
I don't.
Solid. It just passed 400. I think, was it 400 or 500? It passed
400. Just past 400.
Yeah. I don't think so.
I pray not. That's what
Iron Man 3 did make $1 billion. I don't know who said that. Travis.
Oh my God, it did.
Yeah,
Iron Man 3
worldwide 1.2. 1.2. I was like, damn, because I looked
the
at
world needs to be checked for something. Man.
Yeah, but also that's Iron Man 3, which was not a good one. Black Panther, and that was number 7 out of the top 10. It made 1.2. Black Panther, the first movie, solo movie, 1.3. So it's yeah. And then you have an Avengers movie, then another Avengers movie, Spider-Man No Way Home, and then Infinity War Endgame.
Iron Man 3 was so bad.
Iron Man.
And you know,
I liked it more than 2, though.
I liked it more than 2, and you know, like
they were
almost onto something with it. Emphasis on almost. I think where they really shined was the montage at the end of the movie, but everything in between, just in hindsight, I had fun the first time I watched the movie in the theater. I'm not gonna lie. The first time I watched it in the theater, I had a fun time. You know, I laughed at the Mandarin twist. I love the Air Force One rescue scene. I thought that was cool. But like everything else, I was kind of like scratching my head. But it's too bad. You know, it just, I don't know. It felt tacky in comparison to the first. Even the second one was an improvement. Even I didn't think the second one sucked. But
really,
no.
What's his name?
Like,
Mickey Rourke was so bad.
Yeah.
Crying.
I think I liked the idea. I think I liked the idea of him playing Whiplash more than the execution. You know, he was just coming off The Wrestler at that point. We had Sam Rockwell, who was awesome, but I feel like it just again, it had good ideas that they just didn't take the right direction with.
Oh, that's good. All right, I want to answer JW's question.
Go ahead. I was looking for something else.
I got the thing up for back in action. Say, Brian, thoughts on Gerald Hudlin's Black Panther run? I think it was good, not great. So, because it's hard for Hudlin because he came in between. In my opinion, Priest and Coates are the two preemptive, like the biggest names to do it. Priest did like over like 100, and Coates did like 70. Hudlin did a lot too. Don't get me wrong, but I think his storyline was good, not as great. He made it cool. He played with a lot of things, but I just prefer Priest and I prefer Coates. Even though Coates did a lot of things that made me mad too. You know, you don't bring them together with Aurora and then take them apart. That pissed me off too. You can't do what you did, you know, Civil War II, and then had the wedding of the century and all this other crap, and then pull it apart too. So like, but yeah, Hudlin's is it's good, not great, but I like him.
Mm-hmm.
I would like Coates to come and try to save Marvel.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
I DM'd him to ask him could he return to Black Panther. He told me I can't fix Marvel.
That's funny.
So remember Hudlin, bro, Prince and Oprah into Storm and T'Challa wedding. Then they had T'Chaka meet Malcolm X. Yes, I do remember that. I do remember it. But I think he played around with stories too much, and I would probably rather have. Yeah, I said I would probably rather have Priest and Coates. And Coates right now is a hot name.
Yeah, I mean, depending on who you ask, it might be hot in a bad way though. But
Marvel won't want to touch him. Disney won't want to.
No, Disney won't touch. They won't touch him. Not right now. You can do a comic book, and that fly under the radar.
Can't lie. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the end. So the dynamic between T'Challa, Falcon, Luke Cage, and then Blade, it was really funny. And I don't necessarily like the idea of Black Panther with the guns and all that stuff either. I think that wasn't my favorite stuff, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Mom Bear with the candy.
It's candy. Ooh,
yeah,
it's candy. All right, let's
real quick. I did want to bring up, because I know it's happening real quick. I know we talked a little bit about it before with me and Brian. What do you guys think about the Tyson Jake Paul fight tomorrow? Who you got your money on? Who's winning?
I think that one punch from Tyson and Jake is done.
I hope that Tyson hits him square in the jaw with a real Mike Tyson punch.
Yep.
I hope that is what it is. But Mike Tyson is 58 years old. Who the hell fights a
58, right? And I've been kind of asking myself the same thing, but Tyson still has that right.
But he's also not a big heavyweight.
No,
he's not. So like when you think about this man, he's powerful. He's not a giant heavyweight. And I'm wondering if Jake Paul's big enough to absorb some of the stuff from a 58-year-old monster.
Mm-hmm.
He has gotten chunkier. He has gained a lot of weight. Maybe to absorb some of those punches.
He never had a tough, real good, great chin.
I mean,
and I wouldn't want him to be embarrassed out there.
Yeah. Like he's never really got punched. He never really, like I said, he's only fought one actual boxer, I believe. Yeah. I would have to look at. I stopped following him for a little bit, but I mean, like I said, Tyson is a boxer, but he's also a 20-year retired boxer.
Exactly. And so we're all in the realm of 40, right?
Sure.
He's old enough to be our fathers.
Yeah.
And we're too old to box. You understand what I'm saying? He's old enough to be our fathers, and we're too old to box. That's how old Mike Tyson is.
I still do Muay Thai though every week. What am I doing?
Yeah, I was gonna say he's only 3 years younger than my dad. So
that's my point.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, like that's the only thing is like he's 20 years retired. He's 58 years old, whatever, but still Mike Tyson. It's Mike Tyson who has been training for a while now, because Roy Jones, like he didn't just like go out there and like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go have fun. Nah, he got back. I mean, he ain't getting back to when he was 25, but damn, and man, watching him hit that bag, I feel bad for that bag. Like,
he's still got that rapid fire, he's
for a 58-year-old, he's fast.
But you can't continue to have that. Like the longer he goes, he does not need to be in the past 4 rounds.
Yeah, I just don't know because he is 58, and he's got medical issues. Some body shots might be enough for him. Can he take a hit? From somebody who's how old is Jake? It's like 25?
26, something like that.
Yeah. what is he? 27. So I mean, and he's been training with actual like boxing coaches and stuff like that.
He's a young man who can do. He's bigger than Mike Tyson.
So and he's been training for longer than Mike Tyson in recent years. I don't know how if he has that knockout power. I don't know. I never.
Mike Tyson's still 58 years old.
But he's 58.
You don't have to have knockout power.
Yeah. But it's gonna be interesting. I want Tyson just to fucking punch him and
I want him to
punch him
level
so
him.
hard he just like loses his beard.
I want him to just one hitter quitter.
I want him to open him up and you start seeing blood come out of his chin. Like I want that.
I want to see him. What if he hits him that one right and just like breaks a rib, just bam. I mean,
we will all celebrate. We'll come on Saturday and we'll just be celebrating.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, but it's gonna be a fun fight. It's on Netflix. Do you need to purchase
extra money?
Extra money for it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, anybody in chat, if you know if you have to pay extra money for it, let me know.
I was checking on my Netflix account today. I was like, man.
I say pause, Bryant. We got Bobby Coltrane. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Bobby?
Guys. What's up? Appreciate you being here. We're gonna watch more trailer and probably call it a night.
Said yeah.
It's
not extra money, you just got to go ahead and save it.
Okay. Nice. Well, because I know like I'm sure you have to have the high tier of the Netflix package then, right? I'm assuming.
I don't think so. It probably still comes with commercials.
Yeah. We'll see. But it's gonna be fun.
I think Mike Tyson will win somehow. I just feel like if he goes 5 or 6 rounds, then it's not something I will want to watch.
Yeah.
Do you reckon it'll go on that long, Brian?
I think
that old man strength.
It's possible that it goes on that long, but because if I'm Jake Paul, I'm just going to keep on scooting all the way. I'm going to keep on, run away.
Yeah, that youthful stamina. Yeah.
But it's funny because it's weird for me because I remember Mike Tyson. I remember going to see fights when he was just destroying people, and being just amazed by it.
So here, because I had to look it up. So Mike Tyson will compete. So it's a sanctioned fight, right? It's the first time since June 2005.
Yep, 19 years.
Yeah. Damn. And so 8 rounds, fully sanctioned fight. Wow.
The problem, if it was a 5-rounder, I think Mike Tyson kills him.
If it goes on, if the closer, I think if it goes past 5, I think it's gonna be a draw.
I think Mike Tyson just going to try to just get through.
Yeah,
after that because it's a young man's game, and then I don't want him to get hurt. He's still 58.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's be real, right? 58. Yeah,
that's just
he's no spring chicken. He's not the young knockout kid that he was in the early 90s, mid 90s.
With all that said, I'm not sitting in front of Mike Tyson taking not one punch.
Yeah.
Not one punch.
I like all my organs to be where they're supposed to be, not bleeding or bruised.
Someone comes in with a suitcase full of $5 million, and all you gotta do is take one punch from Mike Tyson on the jaw.
On the jaw.
One.
He might rip off my jaw though, man. Like legit.
You might lose all your
teeth. A jab or like a hook?
No, I mean
a hook. I'm losing my jaw.
A full hook.
Man. I seen his hooks. Even now, I seen his hook like training the other day.
Either a hook or a full uppercut.
The uppercut.
You might be like Martin. You knocked off the ring. Come back to me in my head this big. wasn't ready.
Yeah. A jab, maybe. It'll probably break a nose. A hook to the jaw. I might need facial reconstruction. It's like, possible brain damage, like legit. Like
in the end, you're asking yourself, is it even worth it?
It's even worth it. I'm like, I don't know. It's not worth it.
Nah, if it was $10 million, I might do it.
Yeah.
$10 million, I might take one punch. But I'm not standing there. Like I still need to be able to put my hands up.
Oh, you're like
yeah.
Bobby Weave, like you gotta catch me first.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, but yeah. One bill for 10 minutes in the ring with Tyson. Most aren't taking. Hell, 10 minutes.
Like, if we're in the ring,
for anybody.
If we're in the ring, are we allowed to like dodge? Are we allowed to like parry, like stuff like that?
For 10 minutes in a ring with a boxer who knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
who knows how to corner you,
who
knows how to like get you where he wants to get you, and
you have to.
I wouldn't even try fight. I wouldn't try swinging because that man knows how to do counter punches better than anybody else. Like, nah.
I would just dodge and just.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. So I think I told you guys this. I boxed when I was 13, 14.
It bites you.
I was 13, 14. I boxed, right? And I got knocked out by another 14-year-old.
Ooh.
All right. You talking about going against Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Nah, I'm all right.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Much. Nah, I'm good. Yeah. It's legit one punch man in real life. He just punches you and you just like turn to dust. Fucking Thanos.
Yeah. I mean,
I sure will.
I was decent. I was actually a decent boxer because I'm long and all that stuff. But no, I mean, I got knocked out by a 14-year-old. What do you think is going to happen when you're? Nah, man, I'm good.
Yeah, there you go. This is. And then Brandon runs up the cage.
Staying away from you. That's a cute outfit. I'm not going to say the next sentence because I don't want to get canceled.
Oh my god.
That was what in the 90s,
early 2002,
early 2000s. Oh shit, yeah.
All right, let's watch this back in action.
Yeah. Well, let me make sure this looks good because I changed it earlier. Yeah, that looks good. Cool. Yeah, watch this and we'll call it a night.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Wait. Bring that back. Yeah. There we go. Now let's do it. All right. Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is St. Kramer with Brandman, Brandon down here, Brian the Grizzly, and we're going to check out the new Jamie Foxx, Cameron Diaz Netflix movie, Back in Action. Right? I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, back in action.
Yeah. Is this the first Jamie Foxx after his accident? Or did he film this before he had that accident?
I think he filmed this after they cloned Tyrone and after the accident.
Yeah, they cloned Tyrone. That was before. So this might be the first thing since. Yeah.
Yeah. So
okay.
And then Cameron Diaz has been retired, just living, with freaking Joel Madden in Good Charlotte,
Oh, that's right.
To her.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, let's see. It'll be good to see them both on screen again.
Yeah. An action film. So let's check it out.
Here we go.
Okay, you know that I love our life.
What?
Tonight, something clicked. For the first time in a really long time, I felt alive again. I felt like a bitch again. Mom, she's fine. It's not that bad. What is going on?
We were operatives for the CIA.
Like Jason Bourne?
Yeah, but we remember stuff.
Yeah. I knew you guys were lying about something, but I never thought you were cool enough to be spies. I mean, that's not why we're cool.
Yeah, that's not why we're cool.
These songs, King Kong, my team strong. Godzilla set fire to whatever I breathe on. Got the killers with wine. All singing my theme song. Back in business.
Back in business. Just like old times, baby. Just like old times.
Believe we back in business.
You know that if I didn't have superior inner thigh strength, you would be dead.
On sight, I give you the green light.
Your inner thigh saved my life.
All right.
Yeah. Looks like harmless fun. Got Mr. and Mrs. Smith vibes.
Yeah, that's what I was getting.
Cool to see Cameron Diaz on screen again, as is Jamie Foxx. I love anything that he's in. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing them together on screen. I think the last thing that I remember seeing them in the same movie is Any Given Sunday.
Oh yeah, I love that movie.
You know, Cameron Diaz, I will credit her to making me realize that I like girls when I was a little boy when I saw The Mask.
Oh.
That was Kayla for the famous Jet Jackson for me. I was like,
yeah.
No doubt. 6 years old.
No.
Like, no.
No, but seriously, it's cool to see her in a movie because like before this was announced and before Shrek 5 was announced, she had kind of made it clear that she was done.
Mm-hmm.
So this is cool to see. It looks fun, looks entertaining. You know, I kind of look at it as the same way I look at a lot of Netflix movies. Fun time wasters, lounge on the couch.
Yeah. I was thinking, I'm like, she had a kid, right? Yeah, so she had her first time in December 2019 welcoming her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So she was, being a mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has 2 kids.
Yeah. And it's cool to see her step away to do this.
Yeah.
It looks fun. Looks harmless.
Yeah. It looks like a sequel to Mr. and Mrs. Smith. It's like, okay, cool. Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Very much Mr. and Mrs. Smith, right?
Yeah, but like it's like all 12 years later. I don't know, they got 2 kids and now they're getting pulled back in. That's what it seems like to me. It's just like
which Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
The
Netflix, the Prime Video or the movie?
Yeah, probably the movie one more so than the show.
Is there anything you got black?
He did the reverse Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
You're back. Hang on.
To Jamie Foxx. Okay.
Right. Well, I mean, Angelina Jolie to Cameron Diaz.
You're back. Hang on.
I don't know which one's closer. I don't know.
Yeah. What you think about?
So it's definitely something I could sit there and watch Netflix. It doesn't look like even like top tier Netflix either. But I didn't think much of they clone Tyrone before I saw the movie. So, anything with Jamie Foxx, I'm just gonna, take it for what it is, wait to see what we get from it, because it could be something special.
Yeah. Does Jamie Foxx have a contract with Netflix? Because I feel like his last 5 movies been
all Netflix.
He probably even more than that. Yeah, because he did the vampire movie too. They cloned Tyrone. The superhero
was it?
Drug one. I forgot what that one was called. So, but I like them. They're fun. Like Brandon says, they're just kind of sit on the couch and enjoy and just chill.
It doesn't seem like the highest quality anything like that. But
no,
either did Day Shift. So
Day Shift, yeah, but it was fun. It was fun. It was goofy. It's not gonna win awards. It's a Netflix movie. It's kind of what you expect from it. But I'm just like I'm glad to see them both back. I do enjoy both of them, so it could be fun.
She looked better than she did before she left. That's what I'll say.
She what?
Cameron Diaz looks better now than she did before she left.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was never a huge Cameron Diaz fan. So
yeah, not huge. Like I didn't go out of my way to go watch anything she was in, but I did watch a lot of stuff she was in. Bad Teacher was fun enough, it was goofy, again, a goofy movie.
Bad Teacher was fun. I think it came a couple of years too late.
Mm-hmm.
I think when it was like if it came out like at the height of like raunchy foul mouth comedy, it would have hit a lot better. It came more at the tail end.
Mm-hmm.
She was fun to watch in it,
The poster of this, I'm like, I've seen this poster before.
I didn't even realize there was a poster for Back in Action.
When I was looking for to make the thumbnail, Night and Day with her and Tom Cruise. It's again another like action-y spy or whatever kind of movie it was, and it kind of reminded me of the poster. It's a little different, but it's still kind of the same vibe to it. So
yeah, the I don't know. I think it's cool to see her again. I always I've always thought she's just been entertaining to watch in anything that she's in. She brings a liveliness, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's never was a cup of tea. She's not.
Like I've always thought she's fun to watch. I know I mentioned The Mask earlier. She was probably my favorite part of the Charlie's Angels movies.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, that is probably because her first scene in Charlie's Angels was her wearing Spider-Man underwear. So
yeah, dancing or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But no, I've always found her like entertaining to watch. So I'm down with this. And Jamie Foxx is just. What's that?
Yeah, I want to say also they were both in Any Given Sunday, not just
exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Remember, she was
like you said that.
She was Akiani, whatever. She was the owner's daughter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she was a badass in that movie.
Yeah, she really was.
Yeah. But did you say what you think about this movie, Brian?
Let's say it's something you could watch, sit on the couch and watch, and just whatever. It's coming out January 17th. After all the other good stuff is gone, I'll take a look at it. As I said, I wasn't the biggest Cameron Diaz fan ever. Like, she's fine. She's cute. Whatever's fine. Whatever. She's a pretty good actress, but it wasn't anything that's like going to blow me away. But she looks better now than she did ever before to me. And I always loved Jamie Foxx and his humor, and I've watched all his stuff. It didn't matter if it was Day Shift or They Clone Tyrone or any of those things. So I'm going to enjoy it and see what it is, just for a Sunday afternoon movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what this is. Like Sunday afternoon movie. Put it on. Because of January, they're playoff games, right? So
exactly.
Put it on in between a game or after the games or something like that. So yeah, looks fun enough, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so that's our thoughts for Back in Action with Jamie Foxx, Cameron Diaz, Netflix movie. So yeah, we'll see what it is when it comes out. We'll probably watch it, probably review it in January, most likely. Like you said, it will be a slow month for movies, so I don't think anything major is coming out that month, but yeah, we want to hear from you guys, so leave a comment down below. Let us know what you guys think about Back in Action. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Helps us out a lot on YouTube with the algorithm, so we appreciate you guys doing that for us. And if you are watching live, stick around because we're going to finish things up for the night. All right, I think that is it.
We didn't get to Mephisto. Man.
Yeah. The what?
Mephisto.
Not the Mephisto. That's all good. It's gonna be vibes like Amazon movie. Penny from the Big Bang Theory did something like this. Did she?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I rather enjoyed that Vamp movie with Snoop.
Day Shift.
Yeah, the Day
Day
Shift.
Shift.
Fun
That was
movie.
fun. The action was really good.
And Snoop requoted one of the best vampire movie lines at the end.
You did?
Yeah. He goes, one thing about living in X and X, I can understand all the damn vampires. I'm like, all right, quoting the Lost Boys, I see you.
Mm. Now we know who Charlie really was.
Yeah, the Angels.
Oh yeah, Charlie's Angels. Yeah. She got that mom weight on her again. She's loved by many.
Hey,
Yeah.
it does work. You know, especially when you're really skinny, you get that mom weight on you. Let's go. Get 2 thumbs up from Brian.
Yeah. Mr. YouTube said, I believe he filmed this before he got sick, or at the very least, I remember Cameron talking about it before. Apparently, Jamie is responsible for getting her out of retirement. Oh,
That makes sense.
Okay.
With him.
Yeah. I mean, if Jamie Foxx is like, hey, I want you to just co-star in a movie with me, you're like, okay. Like, where do I sign?
No, I mean, she was done with acting, but you know, he's like, you're doing it with me. It should be okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think she was just going to do the voiceover for Shrek, which, you know, doesn't require her to come in and do makeup for hours, and, you know, she just come in and do her thing. So
Back in Action is Diaz's first movie rose in 2014, Annie, which Fox also starred in. He was in Annie too.
He was Annie too?
Yeah. He was Daddy Warbucks in the remake.
Yeah, the remake.
Yeah, Diaz's return as acting was first announced in June 2022. And she and Fox were later seen filming the action comedy as soon as December of 2022. So, but he did finish filming some of it in January 2024. So after the whole health scare, he did film some of it in 2024, and that's what's coming out now.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a Netflix movie, so I can't be mad at it.
Mm-hmm.
That was his movie, Annie. It's on Tubi if you want to watch Tubi.
Of course, it's on Tubi.
Man, the fucking producers on this thing: Will Smith, Will Glunk, Jay-Z, Caleb Pinkett.
Wait,
Jada
who's
Pinkett
directing
Smith.
it? Is Will Gluck directing it?
Annie he directed, or this one you're talking about?
Yeah.
Let me see so I can find it. It is Seth Gordon.
I don't know Seth.
No idea. Horrible Bosses, Identity Thief, Baywatch, Four Christmases,
Baywatch.
King of Kong.
Yeah. Did not like the Baywatch.
Lost
movie.
City. Man, these are not good movies. Lost City kind of sucked. Baywatch sucked. Identity Thief wasn't too bad. Horrible Boss
was not good. Entertaining enough. Did not like Pixel. Well, he only executive produced Pixels, but yeah.
From Evanston, Illinois.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah. But cool. Yeah, let's get out of here.
It's time to get out of here, guys.
I am tired. Yeah. So yeah, we appreciate everyone coming in with the super chats. Darkroom with a sticker, super chat, but still appreciate that just as much. JW with 246, $6. Definitely appreciate JW coming in and hanging out with us. Sheed, another $2. So appreciate all you guys with the super chat. Appreciate all the members. Cleves, I don't know if you're still in here. Last time on Monday we had that weird thing where it cut us out, so we were never able to give you the shout out for rejoining the membership. But we do appreciate you coming back and rejoining and being a Spoiler Crew member. And everyone else, obviously, Mama Bear, always appreciate you coming in.
Got something special for you guys. I promise you, it's gonna be Thanksgiving. We'll have a Thanksgiving giveaway for our Spoiler Crew. I have something for you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, we still got a few gifts that before I took my break, they no one ever claimed, and I think no one ever win. So we still got like I think 3, couple Funkos.
I
and
have a nice little package that I want to put together of things that because I can continue to buy the same movies over and over again.
Yeah, I was going through mine. I got like 5 that I have doubles of.
I have 7 over here. Yeah,
but mine are old. So
mine's like okay. I got Logan.
Like,
I got a lot of I have one Deadpool. I don't know. I'm probably hold on to that one. So I have like 3 of them. Kill Bill, Watchmen, Creed, Wednesday.
The show?
Yeah.
You bought the show?
Yeah.
I didn't even know it came out. Nice.
So I got all those things. So we're gonna put a package together and our Thanksgiving during Thanksgiving week, definitely give that away.
Yeah. But yep, cool. We appreciate all you guys. Let's get out of here. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Have a fun weekend. We will see you guys on Monday. Saturday. Yes. Saturday. We're gonna be talking Silo season 2, episode 1. The whole episode is just gonna be just Silo. So make sure if you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's awesome. And then Saturday, we'll be here around 9, I believe, hopefully. Yep. And we're gonna talk just the Silo episode. But we'll be doing that. And then Monday we'll be back on normal kind of stuff. So cool. But yeah, we appreciate everyone. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you guys later.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.